Brother, I want to go home.
Okay, hello. Hello Fab, hello Kaiser, hello Doomington, hello Harp, hello Bear. Hello anyone else that's out there lurking. I hope you're all well and all that shit. Sorry about the last 2 streams. Shit happened. Oh, that's just how it is, I guess. So, today hopefully we should be finishing 9 Noir lives. Because if we don't, next stream would be very short. So, hopefully we don't get fucking stuck. Alright. Let's, press some buttons, I guess. Marathon shoot, it's not going to be that long. we should get this pumped out, like, probably the normal, like not even a medium length stream. There we go. Okay. I think everything's right. So we'll just press continue and off we go. So yes, we stopped after we took control of Tabby again. I can't remember exactly what we're doing here. Base costume shop. This must be where the oh, that's right. The label on the giant mouse costume that we found was for this shop. So we need to find out what's going on. No, it's all left, I guess. Do we inspect half first? Alright, let's give half a lick.
It appears the last pirate to rent this spilt some hot sauce on it.
Half?
There's no treasure to be found here, unless I need a lint top-up.
God damn it, Fab. Now you made it weird.
Oh, I must tell Cuddles to come here for the rest of his pirate outfit. This doesn't cater for the significant proportion of pirates with 2 missing eyes. This costume still has its label. I'd look very swashbuckling in this, I'm sure. Neglect. Ah, lots of neglect.
Is that a taste? Is neglect a taste?
Neglect. A whole lot of extra costumes. Yeah, those don't look very interesting. A whole... None of those costumes are missing a label.
Well, no shit. Do you see a giant fucking rat costume hanging there? I don't. Clown noses, teeth, witch noses, capes, boots.
Well, the capes wouldn't be too bad, but the boots? Ew.
Oh god. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I downloaded a thing that I was going to attach to this redeem. I have to try to remember.
I don't have time to pull a Cuddles on that. Capes and boots? I have to give her credit. Those are the bits people always overlook on costumes. Ooh, there's a cape with little stars on it. Cuddles would like that. I don't really have time to rent capes or boots.
Are you sure?
I don't need either of those.
I'll do the masks first.
They'll just taste like glue and cloth. Ugh.
How do you know until you do
I guess
it?
the clown one might taste a bit funny.
Ha ha ha. Oh god.
No Sabi mask. I'm disappointed. The bird one looks neat. Is that an owl? I really have no need to disguise myself. A tongue should never go near that. There is so much dust on those bandages. Is that a real mummy?
Yeah, totally a real one. With a pole stuck up its butt.
can't be real. Where would she even have got it? Exploring ancient tombs? She looks like she's 100 years old.
Well, that's how you know she got it.
I have
It's
no
legit.
pressing need to be covered in bandages right now. I have no...
Alright, I guess we lick the 100-year-old kitty.
I feel like she might collapse into a pile of dust if I do that.
That would be really bad out of context.
I feel... Oh, what a sweet-looking old lady. Oh, what a sweet... Oh, hello.
Oh, there you are. Welcome to Poor Bee's costume shop. I'm Beatrice, the owner, but please call me Poor Bee. I'm
Poor bee.
terribly poor, you see.
God.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Now, don't you be worried about poor old Bee. She's a tough nut. She'll soldier on, always has, and always will. And who knows? Perhaps someday she'll save up enough money to be a millionaire. Wouldn't that be lovely?
I'm sure it would. And good luck working towards that.
In a costume shop. Yep.
Sorry if this is a bit too personal, but this is a very large and elaborate shop. Can't you just sell it if you're struggling with money?
Oh, no, my dear, I could never do that. This shop was bequeathed to me by my grandmamma on the day of my birth, as she lay dying of being extremely poor. She said that her final wish was for me to take her shop, as she had done for her own grandmamma.
Oh, wait, your grandmother got this shop from her grandmother? And you're, oh, no offense, but you're no spring kitten. So that makes this shop over 200 years old. I thought this whole district was only built 2 decades ago. On top of a waste dumping site.
The lies.
That was itself on top of a swamp.
Hello, Chris.
Silly me, my poor brain, you know. Did I say grandmama? I meant sister.
That's
Grand
not
sister.
a thing.
She's the murderer.
Do cats of a suspicious disposition ever come here?
Suspicious how, my dear?
Anyone who gave you the feeling they might be up to no good.
Oh, no. I don't think anyone like that comes in here, dearie. It's mostly my regulars, cats, who need to dress up.
Such as...
Mr. Drambo, the photographer, who loves to dress up like a tiger. He's so petite, but he does do his best to look intimidating. Bless him. Then there's Sir Alfonso with the monocle and the top hat. He's terribly proper.
Sir Alfonso, since when? We don't have royalty anymore. Ugh, I'm starting to dislike him as much as Cuddles does.
And the Count the Guilty, who
Count
always
the
wears
Guilty,
a
jeez.
skin-tight, black and white, striped number, a face mask, and a hemp bag with swag written on it.
The Count de Guilty. I mean, come on.
Oh, don't hold the name against him, dearie. It's not his fault. The De Guilties are part of the bedrock of this city. Have been for years. Their soirees are to die for. I assume.
Right.
That's all for now.
That's all we needed to ask.
I'd just like to ask about this label if you don't mind. It's got the name of your shop on it.
Oh, a lost label from poor Bee's costume shop?
Well, it just says Bee's Costume Shop. I didn't know about your money troubles until now. Did you rename the shop to reflect your financial status?
Oh, dearie me. Did I? Poor Bee just decided that since she's definitely not a millionaire, she'd let people know. In case someone came in here looking for an autograph from a rich person, like one of those wonderful Meg Thridens I'm always reading about in the newspapers.
Right. So, this label is quite important.
You didn't, did you? Expect a millionaire to be working here? Because I'm just poor Bee and awfully far from
awfully
being
sus.
a millionaire. I can't even imagine what it's like to be rich. I assume you'd be able to buy the servants new clothes for every day, instead of only once a month. That's the dream.
You have
Yes,
servants.
I expect it's quite
Yeah,
nice.
totally poor.
If
Owning a
I'm
shop.
from that terribly well-respected and very wealthy Meg Theridan clan, I wouldn't need to work another day in my life.
Oh God, no,
Why would
Fab,
I?
please not.
Why would they even own a costume shop to fill with their long, empty days with? No, Bee works hard every day, scraping together a handful of monies to afford some cabinet water.
I think you were going to
Okay.
say caviar.
Was I? These terrible eyes of mine. I meant caviar water.
That,
Yes,
oh
just
God.
run-of-the-mill, everyday caviar water for all of poor Bee's working hard.
Ah, of course. Of course.
Yeah, wow. Could you be any more suspicious? Jesus. Also, Kurio's not here, Doomington. What are you going on about?
So, I'm following up on this label as part of a murder investigation. It was attached to a mouse suit.
A mouse suit?
Hmm.
I don't, can I see it?
Yes, of course.
Don't hand
If
over
you have
evidence.
a name or an address for me, that would be ideal. But if you don't keep records, I'd be okay with...
My records? I keep meticulous records, dearie. But, oh, what is this? Hello? What's that? At my shop? Where the nice cat just came to ask about the mouse suit?
Oh my fucking God.
Yes, immediately! Oh, my dear, I've just received terrible news. There's been a murder here, too.
What? Someone phoned to tell you there's been a murder here. What happened? Have you called the police? Was that them now?
The police wouldn't get here in time. I can't take the chance that the killer might escape again. You're the only one who can help me.
Me? What can I do? And what do you mean again? And why didn't you mention any of this before we started speaking? What is happening?
There's no
Tabby,
time to waste,
fuck's
dearie.
sake.
Light your best detective cigar and let's make sure this scallywag is caught.
I don't smoke, and I'm not qualified to...
Fip-fop. Who needs qualifications? All you need is a steadfast belief in your own moral code. That way, if other people disagree, they're just wrong.
That doesn't sound like a very good system.
Box on the shelf? Looks like what? What box? You mean this box? No. You're pushing, you're trying too hard for that. So we're about to get murdered. There is a Fez, yes.
Sus.
Fab has a point.
Oh, who can help this poor shop owner solve this dastardly crime?
What am I seeing?
I know, dear, I know. It is hard to witness. Cheese grater Bill, he's
Sus.
struck again. Poor old Sammy Manakino was just minding his own business when suddenly...
You say that, look on
cheese
the
grater sounds,
shelf.
cheese grater sounds, cheese grater sounds. His torso was gone.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's just a mannequin.
Oh, no, don't listen to her, Sammy. Your expression might look a little wooden, but Mama knows you've got a heart of gold.
So, if I help you solve this crime, you'll give me the information I want?
Oh, yes, dearie, my mind will be much more settled once I know the killers behind bars.
All right, then.
First, we need to find out if dear Sammy saw anything.
Well, yeah, the murder is totally not on the way here.
Those wrinkles. What is holding this cat together? What a nut job. I feel like she might collapse. Those wrinkles.
We can gab later, dear. There's a murder needs solving.
Freshly painted. As if expecting
You can tell before the
visitors.
imposter turns up. Jeez.
Freshly painted. I guess that's the skyline of Melodrama City. Population 2. +1 mannequin. Is this supposed to be Meow Meow Furrington? Where are the bridges? Ooh, it's barely propped up. It'll fall down if I mess with it.
Yes, lick the cheese grater.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Convenient. The most normal cheese grater imaginable. I mean, this is clearly a thing. But who knows how much longer this will take if I interrupt the, investigation.
Talk to Sammy.
Can't lick bodies, them's the rules. Oh well, oh shame. Can't lick a dismembered mannequin.
What? You broke it again. Oh, that's right, you did find that one last time, didn't you? Demington has a habit of fucking finding these. This is why they keep doing the shadow voice, because it breaks. You done? Did you break it? I think it's broken. Yeah, you broke him.
So, I hear you've been murdered. Tell me about that.
Oh, Sammy. Sammy! Sammy, can you hear me? B. Oh, darling, B.
Sussy.
I can. I'm still here, B, but I think it got me. It's so dark, B. I can't say. How bad is it?
Are you doing a voice?
Oh, Sammy, it's just a scratch. You'll make it, don't you worry. He finally got me. B, like he said he would. All
Me?
those years ago when we was both working in the kitchen. Bill was always jealous of my potato peeling gig, B. He knew people respected potato peelers more than those cheese wranglers. Perhaps it is my time, B. Perhaps I deserve this, B. No, Sammy, please, don't talk like that. I've got the smartest girl detective in the city on the case. We'll find Bill and make him ungrate you, and you'll be back to peeling taters in no time.
Excuse me, girl detective?
You do that, Be. You find him and you make him.
Well, we know who the murderer is now, so we can leave, right?
Oh, Sammy. No!
Very moving. What now?
Oh, I just can't bear to lose Sammy. Quickly now, quick! See if you can heal him.
Heal him? He's missing a torso! And didn't he just die?
Less whiffle waffle, girl. Sammy's bleeding out.
Bee's voice actor is something. Oh, Jesus.
No, dearie. No. This.
Oh, what?
So, what do I need to...
Heal him!
This costume still has its label.
Switch to JP. There's no other voice options, I do not believe. I don't know if that does the voice. Let's have a look.
No,
Nope.
dear.
Just text.
This.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to do anything until I heal him? How?
Hey, so? How's things?
Can't you see he's in pain? I see a light, Bee. Should I go towards it?
Oh, still alive. The healing powers of time, huh?
Oh, Sammy. You stay away from those lights, Sammy. Don't you dare go to them. Don't you dare. No, no, no,
Okay,
no.
hold on.
You make them come for you, you hear? So bright. We've got to save him. Hurry!
Yeah, okay.
I suppose I can use these as makeshift bandages. Anything to get this over with faster.
Yoink.
Push through with this ridiculous game, or try to choke myself on these bandages. Choices.
Tabby's into some weird things.
I'm not sure that mummy was actually a costume, so best not to lick this. Makeshift bandages I made by robbing a mummy. That sounds terrible.
There we go, Sammy. You're
Jeez.
all batched up.
Sammy's all fixed.
Just like your old self. Oh, Bee. I don't feel so good. It's time to touch the light. Shh, Sammy. You rest now.
Did he just die a second time? Wait, I forgot. I don't care. What now?
We need evidence to bring Cheese Gray to build justice. Search the crime scene, dearie. There's got to be something.
Why do you need me to do all of this? Can't I just go wait in the...
No, no, dearie. It's very important that you help me. Nobody else can. You have to stay with me until this is fully solved. Why, what if the murderer came back?
Yeah, that's totally not what's happening at all.
Alright, whatever.
Yeah, okay. I assume some people understand this one. Bear definitely would. I got an achievement called Moon Healing.
All cured. Yep.
Yoink.
Oh, more bandages.
Oh, you're alive again, are you?
Tell my potatoes I love them. Oh.
Oh well.
Well. And now we've got an achievement called Dr. Evil. Moon Healing. No, I was thinking like Moon Logic. But yeah, that could work too, I guess.
Oh, look. A cheese grater. Could this be a clue? Oh, I wonder.
It must be. Look on the side. There's a maker's stamp. Why, this cheese grater was made by Snoutboggle Industries. But how can that be?
Oh, Melts.
As you know, my dear, as we all know, Duke Fenwick Snoutboggle only makes utensils for the very wealthy. There's no way Sammy could have afforded a high-end cheese grater like this on his potato peeler's salary. Must be the murder weapon. There's only one villain that would dare wield it with such impunity. This is proof that Cheese Grater Bill has returned.
Yes, naturally.
But,
Totally.
alas! Oh, no. How will we find out where he is? There's only one thing for it, dearie. We'll have to confront Snoutboggle directly. We'll make him squeal.
Let's...
With torture?
This way, dearie.
We get to torture a mannequin?
Snoutboggle, oh, you rotter. You fiend. Sammy's dead, and I know you're involved. Tell me what you know about Cheese Grater Bill, or else I'll give you a paw.
Why the fuck does she have all this set up for her anyway?
Be, you hideous old poor person. How dare you accuse me of impropriety? Cannot you see how much money I have? Of course I'm innocent. As
She's
innocent
into
as a thieving chambermaid. Why, I ought to write a stern letter about you to all the papers. All of them. But that's enough good cop. Show him the old one too, dearie. Get him to tell us where Cheese Grater Bill is.
No, we already met the... Well... We already met an actor that's from a prominent family that got disowned because he wanted to be a actor.
He'll taste like a mannequin. 'Cause he is one.
How dare you impugn the legacy of this Snoutboggle? That's it. Affair blubber. Bring me my dueling glove. Leave this
He'll taste like...
out.
Yeah, nibbling on a mannequin's ear? Not how I
I
expected.
didn't say to nibble, I told you to lick.
Leave these perky little ears alone, you beast.
Come here often? Perhaps you're Sammy sometimes. Nice hat. How's your day been? Mine has been weird. You know stuff. Gimme.
You cannot prove nothing.
You know stuff.
You cannot.
Ooh, smells like it would burn my tongue off.
Well, drink it then.
Getting drunk now is incredibly tempting, but Cuddles needs me. Do you grate your ice, too?
Grated ass? Like the filthy proletariat? If I had a monocle, you beastly sauvage, it would have dropped!
This smells like the drink Cuddles was trying to make.
God damn it, Fab.
You leave my morning juice alone, swan! You...
Behold, a cheese grater.
You see this, you sassy hornflogger? It's got your name all over it.
Actually, the name's just in the corner.
A cheese grater? Pa! Why, there must be Deeks cheese graters in this
Oh, God.
city. Their paws are simply riddled with la grateur du fromage. You'll never pin that on me. You leave us with no choice then, Snout Boggle. He knows where Bill is, dearie. I know he does. We'll have to rev him up a little.
And by
Oh.
we, you mean me?
We actually get to use them.
Dearie, I'm just so poor and old and poor.
You know what? Let's use the girls on B. Pick them up. Doesn't wanna let me. Weird.
I need to stick by my rule. No beating up old ladies unless they deserve it.
She definitely deserves it, Tabby. Just do it. What's up with your hair? Oh, fucking
It
killed
will
him.
take more than that to make me talk.
Really? More than the loss of your head.
I feel like we've almost broken him, dearie. Again.
We've very clearly broken him quite a lot, actually, but sure.
No, please, s'il vous plaît, not the toes, or the hands, or the split. All right, I'll tell you everything.
Hurry up, then.
Cheese Grater Bill is forming la gang. A gang. He's got big ambitions. Soon, nobody will be able to buy cheese in this city without Bill getting a slice of the money, not the cheese. Although, since he'll control all the cheese as well. I mean, that is implied.
Truly a monster. Where is he, I wonder? Could it possibly be in this suspiciously dark area next to us?
I'll never tell! Jamais! All right, you convinced me. He's holed up at the old Cheddar House, near the old train tracks. Oh, dearie, you did it. We've tracked Bill down. Time to face this curdled villain and avenge dear Sammy.
Hooray! When we started this journey all those minutes ago, I hardly believed we'd ever get here.
To the Cheddar House!
Yeah, to the place. Or wherever.
I'm conflicted. I don't know if this is so bad it's good or if it's
Villainously
just
next to
what.
those old train tracks. And oh no, he's brought every cheese grater in town. If we get too close, he'll shred us.
The horror.
We've got you at last, cheese grater Bill. You've scraped your last rind. You're too late, Bee. Maybe if you weren't so poor, you'd have gotten here faster. When the train arrives, I'm gonna load it up with cheddar and drive it straight into town, see? There will be as much cheese as anyone could want, but not a single grater to cut it with, see?
Oh, fuck me.
Monster! What sort of beast could even devise such a plan? I cannot let you do this. The people deserve better. They deserve Gouda. Stop him, dearie, by any means necessary.
Okay.
Of course she had to.
It's electric, so I might shock myself, so I should do it. Sure, yeah, that works. It's electric. Ah, yes. The utterly deadly Tiny Train Express. It doesn't even make sense. This is a costume shop, not a toy store.
No, dearie, don't go near
It's
the train.
definitely funny.
You'll be crushed.
It's something, that's for sure.
So tempted.
Fucking run B over with it.
No, dearie, no.
So licking toys is very much more Cuddles' area of expertise. Controls for the modeled train, I'd guess.
I don't want to use it just yet.
So you're the villain, and I use that word very loosely.
Nyuk, 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 nyuk. Cheese, plots, mustache twirling, see?
Enlightening. So you're the I imagine that you taste like cheese.
I wash in curds daily with a sponge made of brie. So cheesy.
I don't want to break my record of an entire lifetime spent without licking a cheese-themed mannequin villain, Kay? So you're enlightening.
Oh.
Are we done?
Oh,
Tie him
no,
up.
we're gonna run him over
We
with the...
can't let him escape to enact his evil plan.
Really?
Luckily, I stole these bandages back.
No! You trapped me! My plan is ruined!
It totally looks like
Sure.
bandages.
So, are we done, Bee?
Good work, dearie. Time to deliver the justice he deserves.
Murder. Oh, God. Loud.
Okay, so...
God, no
we're
survivors
done
achievement.
here? Time for my thing? That's more than a little disturbing. If I was Cuddles, what would I do now? Well, lick the train until it short circuits, probably, but apart from that...
Oh, hey there, weird train cat. I'm just gonna slip away and go check out your hiring record. See, no need to do anything. I got this. See you later. Cuddles out.
Sure.
Woohoo! This is the worst record keeping I've seen since Cuddles' desk. Lemur suit, koala suit, milk suit?
Yeah, we know the milk suit.
Aha! Mouse suit! And the last person to rent it was... Whiskers. But these aren't names, they're just random sentences. Well, that one I know, actually. And that one... Oh, wait, that one too. Oh!
Dearie, what are you doing? Those are my private records. Put that down. Get your dirty paws off my things.
Sorry, I mean, thank you, brilliant. I need to go.
Why didn't she just look at that
Also,
instead
I know
of going
you're a
out the
secret
back?
millionaire, and if you ever want to put your money to good use, you can give a donation to Nutterbutter Investigations. It's a worthwhile cause, Kate. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Tabby, why did you
Sir,
tell her
Cuddles.
that?
Ah, shush. Hey, Tabby. Not too loudly, okay? Desiree's resting. We stayed up late talking about Max Full Power. Well, I mean, I guess I did most of the talking.
Oh, she's still here?
Yes. And why would you say it
Stop
like
them
that?
at it.
Never mind, sir. I got what we need, despite Beatrice.
Who?
The owner of the costume shop, one of the make Therodons. Please don't ask for details. It's too soon for me to relive it.
Oh, Tybalt's aunt. Yikes. He made her
Oh,
sound
it is part of their
pretty
family.
bad.
Yeah, okay.
But you found out who rented the Mousezilla suit, right?
Not directly. Beatrice's records were terrible. But she did have papers naming all the suits she has. And apart from Mousezilla, get this. She also rents out a milk suit.
Oh, Duncan, of course! He rents his suit from a suit rental shop. That monster.
What? No, sir. I don't think that... Oh, never mind. It means that Duncan is probably Mousezilla.
Oh, of course, yeah, that would make sense. Of course he'd get all his suits from the same place. Was his name on the list of renters?
That's just it, sir. It wasn't. The page just had a long list of random phrases written down. Or so I thought until I got to the end. The very latest entry? A gentle cat in the desert.
His real name is a gentle cat in the desert?
Ugh, Cuddles.
Crisis in the city has really gotten quite a lot out of control.
No, sir. When I saw that, I double-checked all the other phrases on the list and remembered some of them from my trip to the university. They were all film titles. Then I remembered you saying that Duncan seems to have a scrambled memory.
Understatement of the year.
Right. So, think about it, sir. A cat with memory issues who sells drugs on the side and rents a suit from the same place every time to do it. Now, this next bit is conjecture, right? But from what I know from friends, drug dealers literally always have a password you need to know before they'll sell to you.
Yeah, the cat at the Emporium mentioned he needed a password when he dealt Fluff.
Yes, I knew it. And those get changed often for security, I bet. So whoever gives Duncan the stuff to sell probably hammers the passphrases into his head to make sure he remembers. And then, when he rents suits, he writes down film titles instead of his name, as if...
They're stuck in his head. Tabby, you genius. The Fluff supplier uses film titles as passphrases. That's, well... Actually, how does that help?
A gentle cat in the desert, sir. I think we went completely down the wrong path. Edgar wasn't looking into his father's past. He'd figured out the current passphrase.
And he had a meeting scheduled with the Catulets for that same night. Oh, with the photo and the passphrase. He was gonna give them both to the Catulets. They would have been able to set a trap for Duncan, figure out who was supplying him. Someone must have decided they didn't want that to happen.
Sir, we don't know how often the passphrase changes. It might already have. We need to capitalize on this immediately.
You're right. I need to find Duncan. If the passphrase really is the only thing he can remember, perhaps I can jolt some more information out of him with it. Okay, I'll go try to find him right now. Great work, Tabster, really. Oh, and if Desiree wakes up, tell her she can stay as long as she needs, and I'll see her when I get back.
Cuddles. Alright then, okay. So now we're gonna go find Duncan, I guess. Well, we don't know where he went. He just disappeared and left a puddle of milk. So I'm a bit confused about why Thingy's family would just so like hate him for being an actor with how she was acting. Can't look at that. Maybe he is in the back alley here. Oh, got a good fucking guess.
I'm probably going to regret this, but can I lick you?
Free from me, moo.
Definitely not, you say. Well, I tried. Y'all saw me. Y'all saw me.
Okay.
What is your story, you weird, crazy cat? Although...
It's the same as before.
Well, well.
Snow jumble?
Enough lies, Duncan. Do you see any snow around here? And a jumble? Ha! As if the cats of this city have time for jumble sales when they're cowering in fear from giant mice.
Laptop?
Don't try to distract me, Duncan. I know the truth. You are Mousezilla.
Kipper! Gripper!
I know you sell drugs from inside a mausoleum while dressed as Mousezilla. Duncan, the oldest trick in the book. And I don't think it's Nip you're handing out either. Who's your supplier? The thems? Alfonso? Bartholomew? Huh? Cough up a name, Duncan.
Drumble Slam Aquafox.
Your little show won't work on me this time, boyo. I'm done indulging your little act. In fact, I've got something to say to you.
Up.
Do you like films, Duncan? I do, and I recently saw a gentle cat in the desert.
Monstrum!
Ow, Whiskers! He can really move when he wants to. Where'd he go?
He's dripping milk everywhere. How hard would it be to follow him?
Ramon, I told Duncan the passphrase, and he fled to a junkyard. I followed his leaking milk trail here. That suit sure holds a ton of milk. Anyway,
Right,
let's
new
find
place.
out what secrets he's hiding here.
Wish they didn't Just use ASMR. What do you mean? Sorry. Declaring machine.
Removes claws, not tongues, but it's still got sharp metal edges and an aura of dread.
Hold on a second. Wrong buttons. There you go.
Mushroom.
Yeah, that worked.
Ramon, it's real! The declawing machine, it's horrible! Buzz saws and unpadded restraints and fear! What sort of sadistic beast is running the show here? Who could ever sink to this level?
Oh, because of the left-right channels, depending on where the character is. Yeah, I get ya.
Sure. Random horrible torture device just sitting here. Why not? I really hope there isn't something like a detonguing machine out there somewhere.
God, a detonguing machine.
I have never wanted to not use something more in my life. I don't want my claws anywhere near that.
And looking at this machine, it would do more than declaw. It would take their whole paws off. Like, what the fuck? 2 circular saws?
This whole thing looks like a set from Tetanus 5, so I should not let my tongue go near it.
Technically it does declaw, I guess.
This whole thing... A shoddy-looking shack straight out of a horror movie. This shack looks a bit... This shack looks a bit... constructionally challenged. Yeah, the door seems stable. I can go in there to find out what lurks inside.
Lower area.
What is that?
I didn't click on anything.
Tucked away behind mounds of rusted cars and old dishwashers. Fluff plants. It had to be. Fields of them, stretching out to fill the gaps between the mountains of junk. I'd found the heart of the operation.
Oh, found the drugs. Why didn't we get the Noir screen for that?
Fields and fields of fluff. I guess if you're gonna grow drugs, a junkyard is a good place to hide it. Field... You know, is there any real difference between swallowing fluff and licking it? I doubt it. You know, is there...
I know.
I don't even want to try nip, let alone fluff. I suspect my brain is already weird enough.
Because I don't know, what is fluff meant to be? Does anyone know? Like, nip is catnip, and I assume, like, marijuana. What the fuck is fluff? Why can we look
It's
at the
sharp
post?
tip of a railing support post. It's a support... It's a support post for the railing. What a woody taste.
Fluff is what's in plushes. Okay. Thanks. Thanks,
I don't
Fab.
think I can do anything with that on its own.
I'm guessing we're gonna need a rope or something.
Duncan, it's Cuddles. I followed you here. This is a lovely, junkyard you have. I'm coming in now. Please don't panic or anything, all right? It's just to talk. Just want to talk to you. Duncan, there you are.
Well, there's the mouse suit. But who was she talking to? Because it wouldn't have been Duncan, right? What? They put a brick under it to hold it up, but it doesn't have a fourth leg anyway.
Duncan in a
Ooh.
lab coat?
Used to be a scientist.
On first.
He made fur. Oh, that's hard.
The covering of that couch is more stained than fabric. It's very unlikely I want to find out what stained it. Or whom. Looks like an old prop from a stage performance or something. Looks like an old prop. I can rest when I'm done. I have to get Duncan to talk. Soot leaves my tongue all black and crunchy. I've been down that road before. A simple wood fireplace is really not enough to handle winters in this city. You must get freezing cold. A simple wood. Perhaps I should avoid fire for a change, just this once. I'm probably going to free fruit. Definitely not.
How are you talking? Your eyes are
What
closed.
is your sto- Duncan! Hey, there you are. Duncan? Duncan, what are you doing?
I'm not here. I'm just in the carton.
Just because you can't see me doesn't mean I can't see you. Ooh, not even nonsense responses. He must be afraid. Duncan, check this out.
Just advance 'em.
Oh god.
That's the mouse I saw in the mausoleum! The mouse suit! I mean, I always knew it had to be a suit.
You didn't see them. Oh, you did see them. That's right. Sorry, they jumped into the coffin.
So that settles it. It was Duncan the whole time. Working for himself? Oh, more likely someone else. If Duncan's been inside that, it's extremely risky to let my mouth get near it. No, it smells like it looks, and that means it tastes a lot worse. I don't have time to play with that suit right now.
Window.
This window looks disgusting from this side, too. I don't want to taste the lack of maintenance. This window looks... A window for checking on the fluff fields, I guess. A window for... Let's open this.
Why are we opening it? Unless I'm meant to use an item on something, we're down here. I assume probably we were meant to put something in the decoring machine to cut it, maybe. Possibly. Holy fuck, what the...
Stinks! Ugh, it smells like fluff seeds and chemicals and all the equipment. Ugh, I guess this is how they refined it.
Well, we're dying.
If it smells that bad being made, the final result really can't be good for you.
Lack of maintenance test is pretty good when you mix it with neglect.
Radioactive barrels? What are they doing here?
Just walk straight up to it, why not?
Radioactive-
Yeah, fucking lick it.
Well,
Let's
maybe
go.
the radiation might make my tongue grow its own tongue. Is it worth the risk, though? Well, maybe the radiation... Yeah, it's got a big no-no sign right there on the front. I don't want to touch it.
What the fuck are they alive in there? You get poor turtles. God damn it.
No! I mean, at best, this tastes like green gloop water. No! Not at all suspicious vat full of bubbly green gloop. Oh yeah, this is normal. Wait, was that a worm? Does that gloop have worms in it? This just got 100 times more disgusting.
Worms aren't that disgusting. What are you going on about?
I don't even like being immersed in water. Clean, fresh water. Green, translucent goop. It's a huge no. I don't even... not at all suspicious vat full of bubbly green gloop. Oh yeah, this is normal. An old metal lock. The rusted lock tastes like rust. Well done, Cuddles. Another mystery solved.
Well, time to call it a night then.
Rusted, but that's just made it harder to open. I can't unlock this or prise it loose. You've served me well lately, you frightening drink. So, let's see if the last of you can solve just one more problem.
Yep.
The
That
lock
works.
fizzled as the paint stripper did its job. As the last of the metal vanished, the hatch opened, revealing a river of green sludge. That's the last of the paint stripper. Finally, I can get rid of this horrible mug and the smell.
They don't look like worms, they look like something else, like caterpillars. So I guess we need to scoop them out somehow, probably.
I don't think that will work. Literally a river of green worm-filled sludge I might never eat again. Yep. Worms swimming in there like it's a public pool in Grossworm Town. Sometimes I think my brain is insane.
Yes, Cuddles, you definitely are insane.
Oh,
Oh, no, we just stuck our hand
it's
in
so
it.
Oh, there's bits of leaves and things in there.
Well, Cuddles is definitely dead.
Oh no, it's alive. No, oh no. Oh, why? Why didn't I become a librarian, Mom? Oh, oh no, it's sticking to my fur.
Why are we putting our hand in there?
Horrible, slimy,
Dude, don't put your hand in your
wriggly
face.
worm. Thanks, life, for bringing me to this point. Why are these in the vats?
Oh my God, Cuddles.
I am not sticking my paw in there again.
Alright, well, that was something. Encouragement, B. Fuck B, Jesus.
A reminder stuck to the inside of a fridge. That's not how you do that.
Okay, Doomington.
A reminder stuck. Cold paper tastes horrible. Worse than normal. Don't ask me about the science, I just know that it does. Cold paper. What's this? Encouragement B. What a charming motivational tool. The B must be the big boss?
No, Beatrice, you dumbass.
I need to free the mannequin head before I can lick it.
Probably isn't actually Beatrice, actually.
I need to free the mannequin head before I can lick it. There is a head in the fridge? A mannequin's head, but still.
Big boss, yep. Of course, damn it.
There is a head? It's frozen in there. It's frozen.
Alright, so we're gonna have to get it out, I guess.
It's not an ice hook, sadly. It barely scratches the surface.
I like how, I didn't notice it before, but it put a TM after the whip hook after we created it.
That won't help me free the mannequin head. Hey, want to be friends with this worm? I thought not.
Okay. Anyone know what this chemical thing is? I can't. My brain. No.
A telephone. Perfect.
Picking up.
Okay, better let Tabby know what the situation is. A telephone. I don't think I should lick that.
Not using the telephone just yet.
Well, maybe if I lick the writing off, I'll get science smart too. Ha! Lasers, plutonium, haberdashery. Well, maybe if I lick the. Oh, fancy equations. Sweet. Why is there a picture of a worm on here? Are worms part of maths now? First letters, now worms? Yeah! It's very impressive and science-y, but I have no idea what it says. It's very...
Oh, Doomington had to reload.
Ah, a telephone. Perfect. Okay, better let Tabby know what the situation is. What's the office number again? Badger, lemon, ginger, nut?
No, they're not.
Wait,
They're
I
not part of
remember.
it.
Nutterbutter investigations.
He only
If
did
there's
4
a bad
numbers.
thing
It's
happening
5.
You don't want to happen, or a thing that should be happening that isn't because of a different thing that's bad. We can help. Nutterbutter every day. Boop boop boop.
What?
Tabby! Is that our new slogan? It's very impressive. Wow.
Thanks, sir. I wrote it myself. Why are you calling? Is everything all right?
I'm at a junkyard. When I told the passphrase to Duncan, he panicked and fled, so I followed him here. I'm just calling to say that I'm not leaving here until I get answers. I can't risk him escaping for good.
Oh,
At
slut.
junkyard. With the
Slut.
A lot more than that, Tabby. Lab equipment,
Bus.
complex piping, there's some sort of huge vat, and big fields of strange plants. This isn't a small operation, Tabs. There is serious money at work here, and I'll bet my tail it's all being used to make fluff.
Fluff. Are you safe, sir?
I'd say so. The place is deserted apart from Duncan. I think I'll be fine.
All right, sir. Be careful. And keep me updated.
I will. Is Desiree doing all right?
Oh, you mean Platty? Yeah, she just left.
What?
Yep, did a prissy little walk out of your office minutes ago, demanding I go get her a sandwich. Peering all around like she was planning to buy the place. I told her I don't work for her, and she huffed and stormed out without another word like a real spoiled princess. I'm sorry, sir, but I don't like her.
No,
Did
we don't
you
know
ever
yet.
actually find any evidence to back up her story? She didn't act like she was scared for her life.
Of course, there was a big footprint. Oh, that must have been Duncan in
Heck.
his suit and being locked in the chest and something else. She's had a difficult couple of days, Tabs. Perhaps she's decided to head home. I'll follow up with her when I'm done here. Make sure she's all right. Gonna get back to poking around here. Thanks, Tabs.
Welcome back, Doomington. And yeah, checks. We don't know who done it yet. We found out who was in the mouse suit apparently, but we still don't know who did the murder. Give me a sec. No. Oh, right. Okay. Let me just fix my Windows. It's back up. C6H12O6 is glucose, so sugar, essentially.
Perhaps one worm will do the trick. No
Duncan.
change, so, okay, I'll definitely need more.
So the mouse suit's right there. Or who was the mouse? The mouse was dealing
Photograph
drugs.
Of a mousezilla-shaped figure doing what must be a drug deal.
Thought cats couldn't taste sweet. Okay, so
Nutterbutter.
all right.
Duncan. Milk.
It's the second post we can interact with. Interacted with all of that. Oh, they fucked up the line on that one. Fridge in the lab area with a frozen mannequin head inside. One note. This is not a healthy work environment. Mannequin head is frozen solid in ice. Found Duncan in the junkyard, but he's ignoring me for a change. Okay. I'm gonna check something else. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Alright. Forget that then. Oh, that's not the game.
I need to free the mannequin head before I can lick it. My tongue is getting numb now. Path numb now.
Well, maybe Cuddles will shut up if we keep this up. What's the game? You lose. I'm so random. Good work, Fab.
The ice is melting, and soon I'll have a mannequin's head.
Licking has finally become a puzzle solution.
I need to free the mannequin head before I can lick it. It melted some more. I need to free the mannequin.
Shut up and just lick it.
I need to free the mannequin head before. Free of the ice. At last.
The old Lickaroo achievement. Got an ad for a Dungeons and Dragons movie. And they make. Yeah, I've seen that one. The fuck is that? I haven't actually watched the ad. I just seen the ad.
The head's already loose enough to just grab.
Okay, I can have it now.
Never know when you might need a mannequin head. Let's grab it.
Okay.
A mannequin head I found in a fridge. Macabre, kinda. Might hang on to this to use at the office for pranks.
Critical Roles. Stuff made D&D very mainstream, I guess.
If I had a pen, I'd draw a mustache and glasses on this and call him Lieutenant Goggles. Cold polystyrene. I kind of expected more from such a dramatically posed object. I don't even care enough to lick that again. Cold.
I just don't know how that's going to help me. Let's see. Actually, can we,
That doesn't matter. That doesn't. Congratulations, now you're coated in worm goop.
Guess not.
That doesn't need to get ahead.
The drill turned into an owlbear? Right. Why is it disappearing? There.
What would that even do? Chop the worm up into bits? Ugh.
Yeah, that's the point.
I have this weird aversion to getting my claws torn out, so gonna keep away. I have this weird...
Yeah, well. Hasbro probably needs more money. You know, they've not been around forever. Or anything.
I can't leave until I figure this out. Duncan came here, so this must be relevant to Fluff.
Alright, so I have to do stuff here. Oh, okay. Can we put this on the post?
Yeah, sticking this mannequin's head on a pole is a bit grotesque, but I'm sure he won't complain. Hey, that doesn't look half bad. I bet that I could win the student art prize at Meow Meow Furrington University.
Do I need to do anything else to it?
Hey, want to be friends with this worm? Something about this head makes me disinclined to taste it. Mannequins are actually so creepy if you think about it. Like, they look alive, but they're not. Creepy. There. The mannequin head is stuck onto the end of the post. It's facing Duncan's hovel. Reminds me of my practical history class in school, specifically the section on King Leopold's dethroning. The mannequin head is snugly shoved onto the post.
I can take it off. Am I meant to do...
The seeds are evidence. Best not.
Something else? Can I do that?
That doesn't match anything on the note. That won't work. Those don't go to...
Thanks, Bear. I feel like I'm meant to do something to the head first.
Talk to me, Duncan, please. I had to give the book back to Celestine. I don't know what to say to you anymore.
Damn, Cuddles. Oh, is it broken again? Fuck's sake. Like, I don't know what's breaking it in the middle of stream. Because it works. Because I test it. Why what's the energy yet? Oh, that's why.
Headbeds.
I wonder if we could have
Hey,
put it in the...
load my balls.
Thanks.
Might hang up. Nah, no need for that. That doesn't need to. That won't enhance.
Nutterbutter investigations. If there's a bad...
Hey again, Tabs. It's me.
Hi, sir.
Oh, I can talk to her again, okay.
Tabby, I found Duncan. He's in a shack, hiding in his milk suit.
What did he say?
That's the problem. He's refusing to speak to me at all. He was almost incomprehensible before, but at least he spoke. Now, nothing.
Sounds like you'll need to get creative. Can you lure him
Your
out
shadow
with
doesn't hurt
something?
when I run the
What is
stick
he
up your
like?
butt.
Definitely milk. Like, oh, you have no idea. Like, he gets a cut of every cow milked or something. Remind me to tell you sometime about what I had to go through at the establishment.
I guess that's a starting point. Any cows or goats around?
This strikes me as a pretty milk-free environment, but I'll see what I can think up. You know, Tabs, some days I really regret not becoming a librarian like Mom suggested. I poked around the area some more and found a head in a fridge.
Not again.
Oh no, it's a mannequin head this time, but still creepy. It had a threatening note on it from someone with the initial B.
Perhaps lead with the mannequin part next time, sir? B isn't much to go on, except, well...
Bartholomew, right? I thought
No
the
idea.
same. I'll see if any other evidence turns up. Tabby, there's a vat here filled with bits of leaf and goopy fluid and worms.
That sounds disgusting, sir. You should probably stay away from...
I stuck my paw into it.
Right, of course you did. Are you okay?
I've still got goop in my fur, but yeah, I pulled one of the worms out, but I can't see anything special about it.
You said there were bits of leaf in the fluid? Are they the same as the plants you think are being farmed to make fluff?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Oh, then perhaps Professor Huggy would have some ideas. She knew what the seeds were after all. Let me give her a call and patch her in.
Hello?
Good evening, Professor. It's Tabby here.
Oh, good morning, Tabby. You caught me just before my post-breakfast constitutional. It is a marvelous sunny day here in Pashon.
Hi, Professor. It's also Cuddles. I'm here too.
Ah, Cinnamon, hello.
Still Cuddles.
Oh, no thank you. I just ate, perhaps another time.
Oh, I mean, Professor, I need some help.
Don't we all, Cinnamon? I'll need some help replacing honey traps later, for example. I can see from here that we caught 2 tigers overnight. One of them is making a very rude gesture at me.
That's... Yeah, anyway, so I got a strange situation here. Do you remember the seeds I asked you about a few days ago?
Ah, yes, the incredibly toxic cablor seeds. You're not having any symptoms, are you? Exploding toes, fur falling out, whiskers turning into bananas?
What? Bananas? No, thanks. I'm doing fine. But I found the place where the seeds are being grown, and based on what your contact told me, they're being turned into fluff.
Fluff?
Yes, you know of it?
Oh, not at all, but you built it up so dramatically. What is fluff?
A new drug. It's much worse than nip. Someone that isn't the Catulets is making it, and I think they killed my victim.
Scandalous!
There's a vat here filled with goopy fluid, crushed leaves, fluff seeds, and worms. I pulled one of them out. It's green. Do you have any idea what they're doing with all this?
Interesting. Bits of plant matter in a fluid suspension. And a green worm, you say?
Light green on dark. Yeah, green as can be.
Oh, why then, that must be one of millions of possible worm species on the planet. I need more cinnamon. How does it taste?
Oh god.
Oh, no.
I am not licking a worm. It has goop on it, and it's a worm.
Stop being hysterical, Cinnamon. Goop is good for you, and hardly any worms are poisonous.
We're about to die.
Anyway, science is about truth. Do you want the truth about what's going on there? Then lick that worm!
Tabby, help!
What can I do, sir? If that's what the professor says it will take.
Lick that worm! Lick it! Lick the worm, Cuddles! Goodness! Lick
Fuck's
that
sake.
worm! Lick that worm!
I just want to point out, before my probable death by worm, that I have regretted not becoming a librarian twice already today, and this makes 3 times. Ah.
Oh god. He licked it twice.
Am I dead?
I don't think so, sir.
Then I wish I was. I think
Don't
my
be a bitch,
tongue will be
Cuddles.
broken
Lick the
forever,
worm.
Tabby. All I taste is worm.
What's the flavor, Cinnamon? The flavor!
Worm flavor. I don't know. It's a bit buttery.
Ah, good! You can put the antidote down then.
What? You never mentioned an antidote.
Focus, Cinnamon. You've confirmed my suspicions. Those are McChlorian greed worms.
The
They're
chlorian.
obviously using worms to extract the hallucinogenic compounds from the plants. Ingenious! Crushing the worms later would let them recover the concentrated compounds, and then they simply need to dry it and sell it.
So, these worms can extract fluff? Tabby, do you think that...
I was just thinking the same, sir. Professor, could these worms extract fluff from another source? Say, a person? Oh.
I suppose they might. What an interesting idea. You would simply need a lot more worms, of course, and it would have to be in a confined space.
Such as a vat full of them?
Yes, indeed, Cinnamon. That would definitely do it.
Thanks for your help, Professor.
Oh, only a pleasure, Tabby, and if you... There it goes! After it, boys! Don't let the claws touch you, you'll be turned into...
Professor?
I'm sure she's fine. So exposing Duncan to a lot of these worms may make him lucid?
Seems like, sir.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna see what I can do to pull that off then.
Right. So we're gonna Jokerify Duncan? Hey, where'd the mannequin head go? Oh, I picked it back up.
Well, when in doubt, lie, as Dad used to say. Actually, Ramon, that was a lie too. He never said that. Hey, Duncan, there's a cat out here who wants to buy all the milk in the world. Can you help him with that?
Done. Off he goes.
What is your...
Yeah, alright.
I can see the fluff from here, Duncan. You're growing it for someone. Who are you working for? Tell me. Come on. I know you're Mousezilla, Duncan. I saw you at the Memorial Garden. You've been going around in a suit, selling drugs, and getting seen by impressionable cats. Pepe saw you at the Knitty Kitty Club the night Edgar died. I thought he was nuts, but now... Duncan, did you kill Edgar?
Linwin, don't understand Gregor.
I doubt Duncan
You're making
did it.
fluff here, somehow, but there's no way you're running this operation by yourself. Who's the boss of you, Duncan?
Flup, Angilak, Semisimitam.
It had to be the fluff he was surrounded
Sammy,
by
huh?
that had scrambled his thoughts. I could smell it in the air, making even my brain fizz a little. Knowing that didn't help me figure out how to get through to him, though. I couldn't just
The frame
say it
that
to the
Duncan's
cops.
frozen on.
They wouldn't treat him well. As annoying as he was, I felt like he needed my help as much as I needed his. If I can't
Yeet.
bring the worms to Duncan, maybe I can introduce Duncan to the worms. This is to help you, Duncan. Don't hate me. Or drown, okay?
Monstrum!
Wow, you can really smell that vat from up here now. Duncan falling in must have stirred things up.
Alright, did we kill him?
What?
Well, let's-
Where am I?
Duncan, you're lucid! Oh, hooray for worms!
Worms? Who are you?
You don't remember me? The establishment? The garden? Being Mousezilla?
I
Stream
remember.
is still working, yeah?
Suits. So many suits. And, yes, you chased me.
Yes, I'm Cuddles Nutterbutter. I've been investigating a murder and, well, you're right in the middle of the mess. Who are you making fluff for? Do you remember killing a white cat?
Killing? No, never.
Okay, okay.
I only did what they said.
Who? Scarlet or Bartholomew?
I'll get hurt again if I tell.
No, Duncan, whomever is behind this, I can protect you from them, I promise you. You will be safe.
Oh,
But
that's
I
a
need
death
to
flag
know,
right there.
what is their name? Who is B?
Beatrice!
Oh, so B is for Beatrice. Hello, Tyke. Oh, sorry, I asked because one of my chats disconnected, so I didn't know if my stream died, but it seems okay.
Beatrice? Wait, what? That's not a common name, and... I've
Come on.
heard it tonight already.
Cuddles,
Beatrice
you're hopeless.
Magtheridon? Tybald's aunt? The cat that owns the costume shop that you... Oh, yeah, okay. But why? She's richer than 10 fat monkeys and a golden jacuzzi. Why make fluff?
I don't know. She's scary. You make her mad, or don't do as she says, she sends hench tigers after you, or her lackeys will hit you and call you names. And if you need to disappear, she takes you out to the train tracks, and then...
I saw the head in the fridge, I think. I can imagine. Oh, so that's what happened to Cosmo's supplier, I guess. Yikes. Well, arresting an old lady shouldn't be too difficult, at least.
Wicky's not cute. Oh, it's gonna cheapen the plot thickens.
What happened to you, Duncan? How did you end up like you were?
I was a scientist. She came to me with an idea, and she paid a lot of money. I was greedy with her funding. I set up this factory, experimented on plants, figured out how to make something more addictive than nip.
Fluff hurts cats, Duncan. Fluff gets people killed. Gumdrop, Edgar, who knows how many others?
I know. I mean, I knew. I didn't think they mattered. Lowlifes, I thought. Addicts. Nobody cares. But I've been stuck in a fluff trip for so long, Cuddles. In that world, it's horrible. You can't escape. All you can think is more fluff. I made a terrible mistake. I know that now, and I'm ready to pay for it.
This vat, whatever the fuck it is, did magics for fucking Duncan. Damn, huh?
So, you've been causing all those sightings of Mousezilla?
Yes, my idea before. The fog. Take an existing urban legend and slide into it. If someone saw you, you just ran away. Nobody would believe them.
Also, he's probably like, because he fell into it, this milk carton is probably full of that shit.
What about Edgar? I know you were there the night he died. If you didn't kill him, as you claim, who did?
I didn't, I swear. I'm still a bit foggy, but I never hurt anyone, ever. I got a call that night from one of her lackeys. Told me to come to Knitty Kitty Club. I went up an elevator.
Bartholomew's office.
If you say so. There was a body. I carried it downstairs, dumped it in the main area, stuffed a nip bag they gave me into his hand, left out the back door.
Okay, so Beatrice sends someone to break into Bartholomew's office to dig around for information. They must have been rifling through the safe itself. And Edgar shows up and surprises them, and they kill him with the first thing at hand, the award. So, it was an accident?
Desiree?
After all this,
That's not an accident.
I believe it. Your testimony, along with everything here, will be more than enough evidence to put Beatrice and her little operation away.
Good. She needs to stop hurting people.
Well, don't get too excited. You're still an accomplice, Duncan. I can't overlook that. I can keep you safe, but I can't stop the courts. I'll need you to come with me to the police station.
I understand, Detective. I'm ready to face the consequences of my actions. Can I have a few moments for myself? I don't have much here, but I have some things in my shack I'd like to collect.
Sure, I'll meet you at the top.
Yeah, we're about to get fucked. Also, Fab, that's not it.
Ramon, I solved it. It was Beatrice. Duncan's been dressing up as Mousezilla for her and selling fluff out of Eustace's mausoleum. He's been out of his head on fluff dust, but I cured him with some worms. That bit sounds a little bit mad, but it's the truth. That is strong. Feeling a little woozy. You'd better move away.
Okay then. It's not that, not do drugs, but it's fall into a vat of radioactive goop. Yes.
Cuddles.
Desiree?
Yeah,
Hi.
Desiree,
What
yeah.
are you doing here? Did Tabby tell you where to find me? Who are your friends? There's so many of them. Did you get your sandwich?
I suppose even the blindest PI can stumble onto the truth by sheer chance.
Oh,
You didn't
no.
see
What
this
did
coming.
blind pawless Greg do now?
You! It's you, you idiot! I thought Edgar was stupid, but you've proven there's no limit to the foolishness of cats in this city!
Sorry, Desiree, I don't... Huh? Oh, my head is really spinning. The fluff. Oh, she's making fluff here. Beatrice, a cat mastermind named Beatrice is making fluff. She,
Beatrice? She couldn't mastermind a potato salad. I'm in control of this, you fool. You understand? I am the cat forging this organization. I use her, not the other way around. All that ancient crone does is throw money around and tie people to train tracks. She wants people to respect her mad family, but she won't stop acting like she ate an entire bush of fluffworms. Meanwhile, I'm the one out there doing what needs to be done. When Bartholomew falls, it will be my face he sees looking back at him.
but you were locked in a chest.
Dumb as a pit of kitten litter. I locked myself in! It should have been so easy to throw you off the trail, but you just wouldn't stop digging. I thought I'd pushed you towards Bartholomew, but then Duncan told me about your encounter at the garden, and I knew I needed to find out what you knew. Thanks for letting me ransack your office for clues. Undisturbed.
Sure thing. No, wait, I mean, joke's on you, there weren't any there.
True, but I had to be sure you didn't have any evidence lying around. You're no Alfonso, that's for sure. When you so helpfully said that you had a lead on Mousezilla, I just knew that walking pile of confusion would let you follow him here. Speaking of borderline incompetence, here it is. At least this milky dum-dum kept you busy until I got here. Duncan! Get Mousy Squeak Suit! Go Puppet Land!
If you did anything to Tabby, the girls are gonna be so mad at you. Oh, they're gonna just get you. They're gonna get ya.
You think I'm
Cuddles
threatened
is
by a
fucked up.
secretary? What will she do? Write me as a mean sticky note? Bring him. Sounds like he breathed in the vat fumes. He's gonna be loopy for a while.
My head felt like a pack of marbles inside a tumble dryer at full speed, but I could see that Platy was distracted. I had one shot. I fumbled the Ramon out of my pocket and quickly pressed the button to record.
Duncan?
No, not Duncan, you moron! The useless PI!
Oh, okay, because Duncan is more funny.
I don't care!
His
Get him and
voice,
let's
fuck.
go!
Duncan?
The PI! Did you leave your brain at the quartermaster or something? Pay attention, or I'll send you to Beatrice in her trains!
No, sorry, boss. Okay, sorry, boss.
What's that? What are you doing? Almost clever. Of course, now your stupid little tape machine is lost in the trash, and nobody will ever find it. So once again, you fail. Take him! We're done here.
You'll never take me alive! My head? What, where am I?
Nutter. Butter?
Next
What
achievement is the
flavor
plot
should I spray
solidifies.
on Cuddles' door tomorrow. Perhaps lychee? Haven't done that one in a while. Although it did give him the zoomies.
I'll explain in a minute, chick.
Hello, sir. Can I help you?
Is this Nutter Butter Investigations?
That's right. If there's a bad thing happening you don't want to happen...
Yes, there is. My name is Duncan. I was...
Duncan! Are you the one Cuddles has been dealing with?
Yes.
Oh, you're Mousezilla, and the milk seller, and the drug dealer. You have too many jobs.
Please, let me explain.
What are you doing here? Where's
Tabby,
Cuddles?
shut up.
You better not have heard him or the girls and I are
gonna have a short, sharp chat with ya.
I'm sorry. Cuddles is gone. She took him.
What? Who did? Duncan, tell me!
My head, it's still so confused. He dropped this.
I've done it, Ramon! I figured out the best place for a nap in Meow Meow.
Come on, sir.
Oh, Ramon, it was the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I don't know where it's gone. And is it gonna get me? Ah! Ramon, if anyone hears this, oh, my name is Cuddles Nutterbutter, he's coming back. Here's a big singer.
I just...
What?
I took a quick lick of Tabby's sandwich.
Oh god.
When she wasn't looking. It was gross. She put mustard on it. It makes me all burpy. She always judges my lunch. She says, "Gosh, a cupcake isn't." Yeah, well, a sandwich with only mustard on it, Tabby, isn't a lunch either. Would you quit judging me for buying cupcakes? It's not like I do it every day. Make sure to, I'll make a note to not tell Tabby that it was gross. Why don't you put mustard, just mustard on bread? Thank you, Ramon.
What? Making a mental note to discuss that at some point.
Desiree's here, and she's got thugs with her. She's working with Beatrice. They're so big and scary. Tabby, if you find this, call the police. Call the police. It's Desiree, Tabby.
Cuddles. That lying little Molly, pretending she was so scared for her well-being. And Beatrice, her stupid fake murder and her stupid trains. I'll give them both something to be properly afraid of.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what was happening. I think Cuddles thought I tricked him.
Never mind that now. Do you know where Platty might have taken him? Nothing Cuddles described at the junkyard sounded like a headquarters. Where does she operate out of?
The puppet place? Scary puppets?
What? Scary puppets? You mean Lappy and Geronimo? Oh, I'm so sad that I know that.
Yes, the big tent.
A big tent? Like, oh, the abandoned amusement park? Lappy and Geronimo's land of nightmares or whatever.
Yes.
Right. You, listen. Go to the police. Ask for Fuzzball. Tell him everything. Do you understand? Police. Fuzzball. Everything. Tell them to come to the abandoned amusement park right now.
Yes.
Do you still have that Mousezilla suit?
It's right here.
Hand it over.
What are you going to do?
The police might be too late. I need to make sure he's all right.
God.
I'm going to rescue Cuddles!
Gonna be Mousezilla, huh?
Slow elevator?
So slow. Oh, I keep asking them to do something about it. It takes like a minute to arrive. Ugh. Right. Remember, police, Platty, Fuzzball, amusement park.
Police. Amusement park.
Well, girls, it looks like we've got ourselves a PI to rescue. Guards, right. Must be the hench tigers that Cuddles mentioned.
Come on, Seven.
Porto leader, Jesus.
Forget it, 12. I can't forget it. You're annoyed about something. I can tell.
I'm not annoyed. But that scarf isn't... Wait, shut up. Someone's here.
Alright, so the talking's over. Finally. So Chex asked who Desiree is. We met near the start of the game. She's like the damsel in distress that's usually in a noir story that hires the detective, but she didn't hire us, of course. She turned up later. We found her locked in a trunk, like a box. And she started playing the damsel in distress straight away, and it was super suspicious. And so, yeah, she's been trying to get us to help her all the time, and now she's the leader of it all, which is, you know, super cool right at the start. He tried to burn Cuddles, but he just wanted to talk about his favorite superheroes. Yeah, yeah, that happened at the end of last stream. Yeah, but that didn't work out.
Ball of yarn. That looks like a family-friendly ride. I'd consider bringing Mum, if this whole place wasn't a death trap. Yuck! People's paws have been all over that! The claw? Meet the tongue. Or rather, don't. Yuck! People's... Scratch post drop. Oh yeah! I used to date someone who was really good at that. He could stop himself halfway down the wall. Claws like titanium.
That sounds painful.
Scratch post drop. He could stop... There's nothing to use on this sign. The claw. Ooh, so scary. Probably some flimsy machine that creaks as it swings towards you at 1 revolution per hour. There's nothing to use on...
I assume we're gonna have to use the suit on the water litter, but we'll try and 7 and 12, huh?
Licking them would blow my cover, and they don't look that tasty,
Is this big
honestly.
book?
Licking them... Some mean-looking minions. Weird that they dress the same. I guess a willingness to conform is part of being a good goon. Some mean-look...
Shove off.
Good evening. I am a reporter doing a piece on the, history of Lappy and Geronimo.
Don't care. This whole place is condemned. Too dangerous. Get out of here before something falls on you.
Like a roller coaster?
Like my fist.
Rude.
The mic quality for the minions is so different to all the other ones. Huh?
Weird that they... The girls and I could knock them out, but there's probably backup hanging around. I need to focus on saving Cuddles, not starting a fight.
They're kind of like that, yeah.
A portable place for cats to do their business. I really hope they clean these often. I really hope they clean these often.
That was a weird static pop then.
No, gross. No. I'll just hold it in. I don't fancy experiencing any of the, facilities around here.
Well, you're gonna have to use it because I'm 100% sure we need to do this.
Should be able to change unseen inside here. Time to see if this suit works as well as I
Yeah,
hope.
because a kitty going in and a mouse coming out is
Just tell me, what's the matter?
not gonna be weird.
Ah, fine. You want to know what's got me annoyed, 12? Your scarf.
What? Why? I love this scarf. Really sets off my fur.
No, it doesn't.
They're
Scarf
such
is
bad
on,
henchmen,
so's
even
your
the
fur.
vast suck.
If anything, they blend together in a confusing amalgam that... just forget it. That's not the point. You can't wear it anymore, 12.
Says you. I checked the handbook.
Like, it's not bad
and there was
here.
nothing about invalid work attire. So I think you'll find that I'm well within my
overly
rights.
bad.
What handbook? We don't have a handbook. We're hench tigers.
Someone wasn't paying attention during orientation, I see. And thanks to my scarf, we're now hench tigers with style.
Since when is style part of our remit? We're supposed to look threatening and do as we're told.
I can look threatening and fabulous at the same time. Thank you very much.
No, 12? No, you can't. And I know that because we all look the same, and none of us can pull that off. Your scarf is ruining the effect. And the other hench tigers are really concerned that, in the event of an enemy incursion, the scarf will lead to a rout.
Who cares about them? I have the heart of a tiger.
Where? In a jar? You can't have the heart of a tiger, 12, because we're not real tigers. That's just what we're called, because when someone says, a wall of hench tigers is coming towards us, they get scared. Whereas when someone says, a wall of random cats plus one with a scarf is coming towards us, the effect is significantly less imposing.
Yeah, but perhaps. Right, so listen. Perhaps if we all wore scarves, they'll say, look at all those hench tigers wearing scarves. They're not afraid to express themselves. And that makes me feel insecure about myself. So I'm going to run away.
12. Do you know the zebra effect? It's what keeps hench tigers like you and me safe. We all look identical. So when we hang out in large numbers, like here, we blend together. It's intimidating. People don't see us as individuals. We're just a mass of muscle. They get scared, and they run away, and we don't have to fight anyone. So, if one of us decides to wear, I don't know, a scarf, then suddenly they're different, able to be picked out of a group. Oh, people will say, look at that one specific hench tiger. They don't look like
This
the
is
others,
very true,
and
Bear.
the scarf doesn't even go with their fur. They must be weaker than the rest, both physically and emotionally. Let's go for them first. And then, bing, bang, bosh. You got someone smacking your head with a tree branch.
Especially
and
in
the rest
a
of us
port of
are being chased
blue.
around like common house cats.
That doesn't sound very likely.
Just take off the scarf, 12.
When last did Duncan wash this?
Oh, God.
Has he ever washed it? Cuddles isn't the only
Poor-
one whose life might be in
Poor Tabby. Achievement squeak. Anyway, like for what Jimington said in the TTS, the VAs are not sucking. It was just the audio quality when they talk to us. It's a bit odd.
Some mean-looking minions.
Hey, Duncan. Come here. Heard you lured that annoying PI to your junkyard to trap him.
Squeak?
Yeah, that is so true. Couldn't have said it better myself. Listen, let me ask you something. What do you think of 12 Scarf?
Squeak! Squeak.
You what? How could you say that? I'm a person, Duncan. I have feelings and value.
Whiskers, Duncan? I was trying to be more diplomatic than that. But he's right, 12.
You're all meanies. I'm going to the tent.
Truth hurts,
Aw.
12. You'll get over it. That was pretty harsh, Duncan. Something got you in a bad mood today? Someone drink all your milk? Anyway, guess you're looking for Desiree? She's inside somewhere.
She's just inside somewhere.
Oh, no. But I think Lappy kept licking Geronimo. Maybe that's had a subconscious effect on Cuddles. Lappy and Geronimo's Ultra Play Fun Park. Oh, it's that puppet thing that Cuddles likes. Really not sure what got Cuddles interested in a TV show aimed at kittens. They are both so creepy. Which one is Lappy and which one is Geronimo? And do I care? That sign is huge and also out of my reach. I can't do anything with it.
We got lots of things to look at still.
It's a big old Ferris wheel, super dilapidated. How is it still standing? The Ferris wheel is really striking against the skyline, but it looks like a light breeze could make it collapse. Too big, too far away, and too death-trappy to want to lick.
A furry, oh god.
No time for rides. I have to save Cuddles.
Okay.
Duncan, you working tonight?
Oh god, this voice.
Squeak.
Whoa, don't have to bite my head off. Fine, no more questions. But since you're here, you'll need to come to the tent later. The quartermaster scheduled mandatory sensitivity training today for all staff. She heard someone say she's more of a don't, and now we all have to listen to a lecture on not disrespecting people's masks.
Oh, so you're just gonna leave your post? Alright. Whatever.
It is cleaner than everything else around here, but that's a very relative measure. Looks like one of those confectionery stands for selling popcorn and other goodies. Cleaner than everything else. And with a back soon sign? Does someone work here? Looks like one of those cleaner... I don't have anything like the right training or credentials to operate a confectionery stand at an amusement park. I don't know how low I'd have to sink to do that, but I'm not there yet. This thing looks even worse up close. They could torture people just by pushing them onto all the jagged, rusted metal.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. I'm guessing that was meant to be a moat from somewhere. Hello, Denchi. Thanks for resubbing, mate. What's up? Not much. We're getting to the bottom of this murder. We're getting close. Well, we know who done it now, I guess. Desiree, but we're trying to get our PI partner back.
I need to report this to the city's safety council as soon as we get back to the office. If we get back.
Yeah, if we get back. Also, there was a weird. Yeah, you see that? I know why it happens, but it's very, very weird. Very weird how it. Now it's walking properly, I guess. Yeah. All right, what else we got?
Ooh, Cuddles is gonna lose his mind when he sees this.
Yeah, partner or pit. Oh god. Scam. Oh, has it broken again? Hold on. Man, this fucking throwing system thing is getting annoying. Do I need to make my own fucking one? Yeah, it's not working. Hold on. Yep, it disconnected itself from the Twitches. Okay. Fab, that's not what I said. There, working again. Stupid bloody thing. Hey. Damn it. What you said was you need to make your own. For fuck's sake.
They made people pay to look at this. What a scam. Ooh, Cuddles is gonna lose his mind when he sees this. It would be a shame to die of just everything so soon into this rescue.
Okay, so we can travel inside. What's over here?
Just some random junk. Ugh, no! Mud and waterlogged paper, why? Ugh, that's nothing interesting. Nothing in there seems interesting.
To the tent. So I think that's where we're meant to go. Well, I wonder what's in here. Because she walked over that way and everyone had to go there.
And
oh no.
That's why you'll never get me to talk.
I don't want you to talk for the 10th time. Shut up.
Oh, you just love that, wouldn't you, Platty?
Yes! And stop calling me that.
Well, I don't want to. Platty, Platty, Platty. Meow, meow, meow. Who would ever take the Cremiston crime family seriously, huh? What are you gonna do? Gonna rob bake sales, Platty?
Can't we measure him, boss?
We could, but someone didn't bring anything to gag him with.
Was it me?
Yes.
Okay, but I said I had to take my sister to her drama class, so I was in a rush, but I don't hear so good in my ear holes. So when you yelled at me over the phone, I got flustered, and
Remind me, what did you bring instead of a gag?
a tag from my shirt.
Right. So, we won't be muzzling him, and your punishment is to stay here and listen to him spouting fluff-induced madness!
Foiled by your own minions. Speaking of which, here's your mousy one too, Duncan, or as I will now call you, the traitor mouse. No, cat, your mouse cat. Come to tell me more distracting lies while you wait for your boss to kidnap me again.
Why would I kidnap you again? I already caught you!
I don't know. You're the criminal mastermind.
You are a very annoying prisoner. Did you know that? Duncan! Stay here with 5 and watch this fool! I'm going to get the airship ready.
Airship?
That's right. Run away in terror from my implacable truths. You won't get away with this. All right, guys, so listen. She's gotten away with this, but only for now. There's still a chance. Join me, join the good guys. We can team up and put an end to Platy's drug empire, and you'll be a hero. I'll put a good word for you in with the police. They love me.
No.
Come on, you can work for me. I've always wanted someone to stand threateningly behind me during interrogations. You never heard a good cop terrifying hench tiger?
No. Oh, I'm sick of your voice already. Duncan, stay here. Boss that guard outside.
Squeak.
I swear 5 is like eating his microphone. There is actually a human here in this world.
Oh, please. Look at how inflexible that spine is. If this creature was real, it would spend most of its life complaining about its back.
Too real.
These leg bones make no sense. There is no give to them. How would this thing survive a 3-story fall? Tell me.
Is it like the dev team? No, I don't know. We'll find out in the credits, I guess.
Oh, please. There's no sign that explicitly says do not lick the exhibits, but that really shouldn't be interpreted as permission.
You should interpret that as permission.
Well, does the fact that I'm actually still pondering doing this say more about me? Or about Cuddles' ability to influence people?
Hello, Alexis. How are you?
Oh, I have to do everything in my power to stop Cuddles from befriending this monstrosity and inviting it to the office.
Cuddles can stay in prison.
Oh, that's the same plant Professor Huggy had in her office. I told Cuddles it just wanted to be his friend when it bit him. I wonder what it eats. Would make for a much more striking paper shredder. I can't think how this could help us escape.
Would make a pretty cool hole punch, though, this plant.
I can't... One lick is all it would take to lose a tongue. Who licks eyeballs? Well, okay, Cuddles probably.
There are weird people out there, Tabby, that do that.
Jagged glass, years of dirt, and a crazy bulging eye? No. I don't want it to bite my tongue. Cyclopean terror? They kind of forgot about the rest of the monster, it seems. This is a serious letdown. If I'd paid to see this, I'd want my money back. I don't see how this could help free Cuddles. I don't see how... I'm so full on dry bricks now. I think I'll pass.
Is he relaxing? Well, that's all good. I don't know if I'm very relaxing, but...
I'm so full.
Oh boy. Thanks, Doomington.
I don't like the look of that. This isn't well supported at all. This isn't well supported at all.
Alright, so we're gonna be bashing down the wall.
Barb.
I can't just go around punching things. I'm not a Montameeuws. Those don't go together. Bars are keeping Cuddles restrained. We have to get him out of there.
Choose.
You're telling me.
So we said that out loud, and so he doesn't know that it's us.
I could just leave him there. I mean, I won't. But I could.
I can hear you, Tabby.
Oh, he does know
I
it's us.
That's not something I want to lick.
I should have never trusted you, Duncan.
Now we,
This is your master plan all along.
That doesn't work, does
Lower
it?
my suspicions, lure me to a junkyard, make me lick a worm. You monster! How many years have you been planning this? 10 years? 100? No, 1,000?
Cuddles, it's me.
Tabby,
kind of
you've
broke
been
it.
eaten by Mousezilla! Oh no! You were Mousezilla the whole time? I knew it!
What?
Just leave him
No,
there, Tabby.
I got the suit from Duncan. He brought Ramon to me after you were kidnapped, and I heard everything. And now, I'm here to rescue you.
Oh, wow,
Yes, it is.
Tabby! No one's ever rescued me before. This is amazing! Best day ever! Alright, here's the plan. You head back to the office and call the remote. Police and I will track Platy down and stop her from escaping.
Cuddles, do you feel all right?
Right.
You seem manic, more than usual.
I've literally never felt better, Tabby. Tabster, Tabaroony, Tabba, Wabba, Gongo, Skrunk.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Listen to me. I think you've been drugged. Did they give you anything? Did you lick anything?
Worm.
Okay, yes, the worm. Sorry about that. But the professor said that would be safe, so please tell me you didn't lick anything else.
I don't need to lick things, Tabby. Oh, the air is my drug.
Of course. The air at the junkyard must be saturated with raw fluff powder. Oh, I hope you didn't breathe in too much of it.
Hey, Tabby. I'm in a cage. Can you see? Look at me.
Yes, sir. And I'm gonna get you out of there. Somehow. Sir, focus. Oh, I'm really sorry, but you need this. Oh, Alfonso is a better PI than you!
What did you just
Shock therapy.
say?
But if you solve this case, sir, you can change that. No, not a case. A toad. This is the one, sir. The big, bumpy, leathery toad of a case that's gonna make you famous. It'll be Alfonso's turn to be number 2. So I need you to concentrate and be rational, because we're gonna have to work together to figure this out to stop that dirty Molly Platy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I've got this, Tabby. I'm in control. My head's a bit light, but I'll push through. But you need to...
Cuddles, if you so much as suggest that I go back to the office, you'll regret it. The girls and I did not come all this way to save you, only to turn around and...
Are you kidding, Tabby? I once saw you put a guy in a chokehold for 10 minutes because he pushed his girlfriend around at a bar. You are terrifying. Of course, I want you watching my back. I was going to say, you need to get me out of this cage.
Oh, yeah, no, let's do that.
Oh.
Oh, hey there. Want to
Oh, we
swap
can
boxes?
we can
Mine's
swap
kinda
now.
small. And my one leg has been asleep now for a bit, and I really need to pee. Really. Oh, hey there. Want to... Would licking that help me get free? Perhaps forming a sort of selective acid with my saliva that I could apply to the bars. And then they'd melt and I could jump free and yell, "Ha-ha! Tongue acid frees another cat!" Like in the nursery rhyme.
What fucking nursery rhyme? Jesus.
I can see you holding out your hand in obvious greeting. Creepy, weird, smooth skull thing, but I can't reach. Oh, look at that! Look at that plant thing! It looks so cool! I wish I could get a closer look. Being locked up sucks. I can't reach that from here. I've licked everything in here 10 times already. I'd even lick that at this point, just for some variety. I already know I messed up getting caught. I don't need an eye glaring at me to drive the point home. I already know I messed. I don't think a giant eye and a broken glass cover would help now, even if I could reach it. Too far to lick. These whiskering bars are keeping me in here. This one bar seems a tiny bit bent, though. These bars are kinda old, but still too stiff for me to move by hand. My tongue is powerful beyond measure, but it can't separate metal bars.
Okay. Are we allowed to go out? It's not going to stop us? Okay.
Big and strong. I've got to incapacitate them before Cuddles can get out. Ugh, no! Imagine how dusty and greasy that fur is. Horrible! Squeak!
Over to you, Ratadaki.
Do you want to take a break? It's going to turn into squeaks, yeah?
Squeaky! Squeak! Squeakerino!
Thanks, Doc Kid, but I'd rather stay here. I don't want to run into Miss Kitty again because she's so mean to me.
No, really, I'll guard the PI and you go do hinge targetings.
Squeaky! Squeak! 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 Squeaker!
Your generosity is truly touching, my friend, but I'm going to stay here and think about my life. Do you ever do that? It's okay. Wonder about the steps you took that ended with you standing here, in a mouse suit, talking to cat with a painted on straw. I've made a lot of choices to get here, and sometimes when I'm laying in bed at night, they haunt me.
Painted on stripe, huh? Oh gosh, will you look at the time? I better be off. Lots of mouse things to do, you know?
Squeak! Squeak! Squeak!
Oh, alright.
Goodbye. So we need to break this wall somehow, I guess.
I'm not in danger. Those don't.
Yeah, didn't work on the other side too.
I can't leave yet. The girls and I still need to save Cuddles.
Okay.
Those do not go together. Do you need to borrow the girls, sir? In case that guard comes back?
Oh, they're probably far too small for my paws, Tabby.
Actually, I think they'll fit you perfectly.
Yes, thank you, Tabby. Best you keep them.
Rip.
Ramon, little buddy, oh, I missed you. You didn't happen to listen to any of my recordings, did you, Tabby?
We'll talk later, sir.
You took them.
The cage is old and the metal seems a bit fatigued. The girls and I could knock them out, but there's probably backup.
Oh, I just noticed the...
We need to focus on saving Cuddles, not starting a fight.
The store is open. Oh, hello. You're from the tutorial.
A cat wearing a tiki mask. Oh, it's really quite well made. Lots of detail. Good job.
Also, I don't think that's meant to happen.
very rude. Duncan! Did you clog up the portalitter again? Seven says it's making a noise like his stomach after he visits Porky Pete's.
Oh God.
Squeak? I knew it! What is wrong with all of you? Go and clean it up immediately. Squeak. Well, that's not my problem now, is it? You should have thought of that before you started wearing big, fat, clumsy suits all the time. Do you know how much I already have on my plate, and now you're putting this on me, too? Squeak! Oh, fine, I'll go do it like I do everything. I'm making this your problem in exchange. Kitty said to get rid of it. It's some cat's collection of trash, I don't know.
Squeakers.
Oh, it's all
a
of
briefcase. What does it look
Cuddles
like?
stuff.
And I don't care what you do with it. Eat it, burn it, throw it in the ocean. I don't care. Just make it not my problem, aight?
Squeak?
Do not take that tone with me. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Yeah.
This
Nope.
must be everything Cuddles had in his briefcase.
Oh.
Maybe there's something in here that could... Was this a singed
Oh, that wasn't
plushie?
everything.
Oh, Whiskers. I hope he can improvise.
Okay. So I guess he had to come work here because we shut down the bar, the Tiki Voodoo bar or whatever it was called. I forgot at the start of the game. All right. So I guess we used the stick on the bars.
Cuddles can manage on his own, I'm sure.
We didn't have the stick though.
Here's a stick?
I only have one, so we'll have to share.
That really won't be necessary, sir.
Well, the stick by itself won't do much. You can take the stick, Tabby. I trust you to keep it safe.
It's just a... okay, yeah, no, sure thing.
Okay.
I am not gonna repeat the mistakes of Whip Hook and stick random objects on this. I don't think the plushie is relevant there. Or anywhere.
Because the stick was in the plush, and we set it on fire to be a torch, but then we lost the stick. Alright,
That was never alive to begin with, so poking it isn't gonna prove much. That was never alive to begin with.
what are you talking about? It's alive, isn't it?
I don't think... That'd just get entangled. That'd just get entangled.
Well, we can't go back.
Squeak? Do not take that tone with me. Get out of here.
Oh, thank you, Fab. Hydrate? Okay. Thank you.
Cuddles Pete. I can...
Sneeze.
This is so smooth. It's barely legible. Oh, I bet he licks it when he's bored. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, I lost. Congratulations.
Cuddles PI badge. I'm glad I got this back for him. I can only imagine the drama if he had to ask Edna to issue him a new one. I don't think that will work. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't want to taste things Cuddles has licked. It's collected a whole zoo of crumbs. And lint. From Cuddles' briefcase. Ew, ew, ew. No, that is never gonna happen. Tastes like a stick. What did you expect it to taste like, Tabby? This looks useful.
I told you, Tabby. We need to patent the whip hook before someone else invents
Kid
it.
pissing, yep.
Right after we stop the murderer, sir.
Right, yes. But straight after that. Maybe if I wrap the whip around the bars, you can pull on it or something?
Okay.
Cuddles can manage on his own, I'm sure.
Maybe Cuddles has to do it.
Perhaps I can use this to twist the bars? Tabby, it's working. The bars are bending.
They don't look like they're bending.
Almost there. Yes.
Nope, there it goes.
I'm free, Cuddles Nutterbutter, destroyer of cages. Oh, we will make them rue the day they put me in there. Tabby, here's the plan. I'm gonna get into that Mousezilla suit with you, with each of us operating one half of it. We'll explore and identify all the key locations. Dibs on top half. Once that's done, we'll feign a broken leg and fall over, screaming for help. When the hench tigers gather in concern, we'll burst out of the suit like a mousy piñata. They will assume Duncan has exploded from a fluff overdose and faint. I will then tie them up while you muffle them with the scraps from the suit. Finally, we'll dress up as the hench tigers, find Platty, and work our way into her confidence over a period of weeks. Then one day, when she least expects it, justice!
Calm down, Cuddles. You're about to explode.
That's a very intricate plan, sir. Good work. But what if we try something else first?
Well, I suppose we can give that a shot. But if it all goes south, combo suit time. Oh, wow. I think the fluff taught me karate.
Oh, my poor ears. Oh, whip hook is gone.
Oh, smooth skull. I'm afraid this glass prevents us from getting any closer, but if not, know that I would lick you so hard.
Cuddles.
What sort of tongue might you have, smooth skull? I bet it's really long and forked and blue and loves licking things. The trick to a good spectacle is for it to be mildly believable. This is just some crazy made-up thing that could never be real. Bad news, box buddy. I got free. Gonna leave soon, but I just want you to know. I'll never forget you. Unless I do. I can't get through the glass, smooth skull. Can I just shake your box a little and we count that as a handshake? Fine? Okay, great. I can't get through the
Time to lick everything.
That's actually got a few too many teeth for me to want to lick, I think. Mr. Planty, is it safe to lick you? Chomp once for yes and twice for no.
Did Cuddles just tell us his type? He likes licking people with no teeth?
Well, that's actually got a few too many teeth for me to want to lick. Pashani Cannibal Friend Fern. So that's what bit me that time in Huggy's office. That settles it. I need to visit Pashan and get me one of these. I really want this, but it'll slow me down while escaping. I'll cut my tongue trying that. I don't think trying that is wise. Cyclopean terror. Not that scary. Stop staring at me. Also, your case is broken. Stop looking at me. Cyclopean. It's all sharp and it's just, I don't want this. It's all sharp. Dusty old mortar. So dry. Yum. How am I supposed to take a criminal organization seriously when they don't take pride in the state of their buildings? This is weak, but just strong enough that I can't push it down by myself.
We're gonna get...
I can't leave while that hench tiger is outside. They'll just throw me back in the cage or worse.
So we're gonna still need to get this open.
Here's your badge, sir.
Ah, good. Now I can be officially imprisoned.
Maybe not. Do you need to borrow the girls, sir? In case that guard comes back?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Yeah, we did that already. Do we give you...
Half-burned...
It's not letting me... There we go. I don't know what that's about.
No idea what to do with this. Should I throw it away?
That's Mini Oscar, my little plush buddy. He got a bit singed when I covered him in oil and lit him on fire, but he's a champion. He pulled through. Got a fighter spirit.
Alright,
If I had some help, I could push this wall over, but I'll need a good reason to do so.
to get out.
Free as a bird! Right, let's go find Platy.
We can't go yet, sir. I need to get rid of the guard outside.
Oh, yeah, all right. Can I help?
Okay, we can't risk you being seen. One hench tiger is solvable. All of them together is like a zebra, just coming at ya. Look, I'll let you know if I need you.
So I need to get rid of the guard outside. How the fuck do we do that?
I can't leave.
Solution is weird, it always is.
Squeak!
What do you want to Ducky? Oh?
Do you want Mini Oscar back?
You seem much more up to speed on all the possible uses for, plushie, sir, so you hang on to it.
Alright, so we can't give that back.
And won't appreciate a Mini Oscar. Probably isn't even a fan of the performing arts. Oh, is that Mini Oscar? Oh, you don't want to deal with that thing. Oh, okay. All right, you don't have to. You're safe with me. Oh, is that Mini Oscar? That thing won't appreciate. I don't need to. I don't want to damage. I don't need to use my.
Can we give the badge
Do you
back?
want my badge, Tabby?
It's illegal for me to pretend to be a PI, sir.
No, not yet.
Tabby, take Ramon. I can't do anything with him in here, and you might need him.
Like if I see a really big seagull? Or a good place for a nap?
Yes, exactly! Yeah! Wow, how did you know? I feel so seen.
Alright, so we need to use that.
My memory is pretty good, but if I do need to make notes, I think I'd just rather write them down. Old school. Oh, Cuddles' fingers will just have been just a little everywhere, all over it. Ramon the diary recorder. Possibly the best friend Cuddles
Thanks,
has ever
Fab.
had. Could Ramon perhaps be a distraction? Ramon, check out this thing that... Oh, now I'm doing it. Oh.
That's
We
not...
should draw the hench tiger's attention. I just need to pick a suitably attention-grabbing statement.
Can you put some watermelon on that for me? Yeah. Yes, I know it's a hot dog.
I guess the watermelon thing? Sure.
Right. What do you mean it says Vtuber? I'll say it, Vtuber. But that's not one of the options, Fab. Honestly, that's not one of the options, Fab. Yeah. Okay.
Nothing in there seems interesting. Nothing in there. Oh, no! Just some random.
Yeah, well, the tape recorder's in there now.
Squeak!
What do you want, Ducky?
Yo, yo. What? I heard a voice on the side of the building.
Squeaky, squeak, squeak!
He can't have a skirt. No. Wait. What's that?
Oh, Ramon, it was the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I don't know where it's gone. That isn't gonna get me.
Well, how did he escape? Oh, Plucky will blow her top if she finds out. They can't follow me.
Are we gonna kill him?
He must be hiding in here, Duncan. Keep an eye out while I look for him.
Hey, yo, Tabby. Ready to do this?
Yes, sir. Let's go find Platty.
Hey, yo, Tabby.
Yes, sir. If I push this down, it should land on the hench tiger outside. But I'm gonna need some more force.
Murder.
Sir, come and help me push down this wall.
Dead.
Did you hear that? I think it landed on the hench tiger outside. He's not going anywhere, right?
Hey, yo, Tabby.
Yes, sir.
He's definitely dead. Oh god, what? Why?
Actually, very tempting.
That sound.
A final insult sort of thing. But I don't know when he last bathed.
Cat slaughter. Bad. Cat slaughter.
Actually, very tempting. A final insult sort of thing.
Don't
I don't
worry.
know when he last bathed.
Just a tap on the head. It's
Rousing
just
him
it.
would be extremely counterproductive right now.
What? That's not.
Why did that break?
Don't.
Why? I'm gonna I don't know if I should remove Shadow or not.
Maybe when he wakes up, he'll reconsider his life. Or he'll go straight to the hospital because those bricks look heavy.
Oh my god, Fab.
Ramon, I'll never forget what you did for me.
Oh yeah,
for all of us.
We murdered Ramon too.
Rest well, brave data recorder, and dare I say, friend.
I'll just buy you another one, sir.
You think he can be replaced that easily, Tabby? Can you put a price on what he represented?
I can. $24.99, sir, at pretty much any electronics shop.
RIP. Poor Ramon. So cheap.
I'm making up a personal rule right now. I don't lick hench cats.
You wanna me a stimulation all nines water.
I'm making up. I want to kick him, but I won't. But I want to, but I won't. I want.
Alright.
It seems like all the hench tigers are in there, sir. Some kind of meeting. I can hear Platty too. I'll sneak in quickly and see what's going on.
Be careful, Tabby.
I will, sir. Take all the things I've got on me in case they make a noise. I need to keep a low profile.
Oh, good thinking. Yeah, you're like a super spy.
Because that's
So remember,
Shadow's native
management
tongue.
expects you to be the best hench tiger you can be. And if you can't, Beatrice will tie you down and run a train over you. Next agenda point. There have been more complaints of certain henches consuming other henches' lunches. Now, I don't want to point claws, six, but if we could all just be respectful of one another's food, it will certainly help to maintain a positive work environment. Oh, Duncan, come here for a minute. So guys, I know we've been having a tough time the last few days, what with the dead Montameeuws making the customers jittery and all. I spoke to Miss K and Miss B and got permission for a little entertainment. They've been working on a new strain of fluff, and from what I've seen, it's gonna be a hit. Take a look at this. Duncan, breathe in.
Uh-oh.
Squeak. Best friends at the balloon party! Ooh, new friend! Let's play, friend. I'll hit you and you bounce back. I'm gonna lick you. Let me lick it. Oh, friend, you taste so good. Kapow!
Tell my kittens I love them.
Why did her voice get so deep? That was the female henchman.
Best friends at the Pow!
Also, they went to space.
Mommy!
Bam! Slam!
I bleed! Not in the face!
Oh shit.
Tabby! Tabby! Can you hear me?
Cuddles? Why are you a floating head?
Gosh, your eyes, Tabby. I think they blew some fluff into your face. Here, sit down, Tabs. Deep breaths. That was incredible, though, Tabs. I heard screaming, and I ran in to save you, but you knocked them all out.
What? Who? The floating inflatable clown, maybe? Oh, I don't feel good, sir.
Oh god, this pulsating
Let's get you out of that suit. It's
colours
covered in the
is...
stuff. Big breaths, okay? Okay, there you go, Tabs.
Thanks for getting the fluff off me, sir. Oh, I didn't like that.
Are you feeling all right, Tabs?
I feel more like myself again, sir, but my head's still swimming, and...
What? What's wrong?
Quick question. Are my legs maybe... Are they still balloons? Or blue?
Wow, okay, you keep resting, Tabs. I'll poke around.
Well, we lost that. Dimmington, what the fuck? I don't even know.
Tabby, could you move a little closer?
Cuddles, don't you dare lick me.
Licking? No, I just feel a bit lonely.
Your tongue was literally hanging out the side of your mouth as you said that.
Tonguey, you traitor. If it wasn't for Tabby, I'd be a street cat.
Meow.
Oni Meow Mew? What is that what it said? There you go. Also, why didn't it do it in the voice? Something happened. Something went wrong.
Feeling any better, Tabs?
Still a bit woozy, sir, but improving.
Maybe just a single slow lick on the cheek to make a point. I regret everything.
No, that reset.
Out for the count.
And you did Kronk, not Shadow. Kronk is like, I'm not saying that, yeah.
Obama.
Tabby's punches landed like boulders. Nothing will rouse them for hours yet.
I couldn't hear that because Cuddles talked over
I
it.
don't really have much use for an unconscious hench tiger, perhaps as a briefly interesting art piece. Out for the count. Tabby's punches. Out for the count. Nothing will rouse them for hours yet. I don't really have much use for.
Okay.
You know what? This is too important to lick. There, I said it.
Lies.
I can't risk shorting out the electronics, not even for a lick. A whole bunch of screens full of information. I bet this is where all the intel on the drug operation is stored. I've got to take a look at that. That looks technical. Maybe there's some info on there.
And he's
Tabby,
deleted
look at
it
this.
all.
I mean, no, don't. Stay there and rest. But it's all here. The junkyard, manufacturing numbers, equipment designs. Oh, Platty's been using an airship to shuttle the fluff from the junkyard to here for distribution right across the bay at night.
An airship? Sir, she said she was going to get the airship ready when I found you in the cage.
Oh, Whiskers, she's probably going to try to use that to get away.
That exit there has to lead to the airship. Quick, help me up. We'll make sure she doesn't... Ooh, my head.
Tabby!
I'm fine. Let's go. The girls and I have a few things we want to say to that kidnapping little cucumber head.
Tabby, you're not fine. You just sucked in a small child's weight in fluff. I barely breathed in any at the junkyard, and you saw what it did to me.
It doesn't matter how I feel, sir. We can't let her get away.
I know, and I won't.
Cuddles.
You've helped me more than enough on this case already, Tabby, and you're in no shape to do anything until the fluff wears off. Don't worry. I've got this. I have a brilliant plan.
Does it in any way involve disguising yourself as Mousezilla and working your way into her confidence over a period of weeks?
Not this time, Tabster, I promise.
No, this time it's
keep
licking.
resting and catch the police up on everything when they get here. I'm going to stop Platty.
I don't like you doing this alone, sir, but I trust you. Go get her.
There's just hench tigers and easily escaped cages out there. I need to find Platty. Feeling any better?
Alright, to the airship.
Thanks for all your help, Tabs, on everything. I'll see you soon, okay? Remember, deep breaths.
Oh, there's another death flag.
This isn't the first time I've been accidentally dosed with hallucinogens in a tent, sir.
Oh, that's good to hear. Wait, what? I don't get it.
Just go.
There's the airship. Whiskers,
off.
that thing is huge, and it's
Really?
getting ready to take off. You'll have to try harder than that to escape me, Platty.
Really?
It is a tragedy that such a noble and indeed historic name has been wasted on this vessel of criminal enterprise. If it was a real boat, I could just poke a hole in it to keep it from getting away.
Such a wonderful vessel, yes.
I can't do much with this. Maybe steal it and use it on something entirely unrelated.
That's another
Bloody
fucking
boat
hit at
face.
it, because it wouldn't... Yeah.
I can't do much with this. Maybe... Matrick used to say, don't lick strange boats' faces. Never made sense until now. Good job, bro. Matrick used... Windows? There must be a lower deck inside.
You imagine lifting this off the ground with a balloon? God.
Windows? There must be a lower deck inside. There's a ladder right there. I don't need to climb in through the windows. I don't think I should lick that.
This is a rate on the half boat scale. Oh, we got on just in time.
Oh, Platty, Platty, Bo Batty. Come out wherever you are.
Our plan is just to punch her in the face.
Relying on other people. I suppose the hench tigers simply let you out when you asked.
I escaped, actually, with my skills and a stick and a sexy whip. No, not a sexy whip. Forget that bit.
Well, it was her whip.
It's over now, Platty. You got nowhere to go, and the police are heading our way.
Nowhere to go? How you tracked me this far, I'll never understand. Do you even have a brain? I'm on an airship, you buffoon. I can go anywhere I like. As for the police, well, they're welcome to all the hench tigers they can round up at that decrepit park. I'll be long gone before the sun rises.
You won't
get away with this? I already have, you moron. I have an airship full of fluff, a bag of bees' money, and a pocket full of seeds. You and your meddling have ultimately achieved nothing. So I can't go back to Meow Meow Furrington. So what? I could take my pick of other countries and simply start over. I'll treat this whole escapade as a learning opportunity. As for you, well, your body can be a cautionary tale for this traitorous city when it washes up on shore tomorrow.
Ooh, a gun.
Hey, whoa there, I see. Okay. Gun time. Already. Fair enough, but indulge me a little bit first.
This plane is going very well, Cuddles.
I'm so tired of your whiny voice. No! You're done! Take a good look out at the city you've worked so tirelessly to help. It doesn't care. It barely knows you exist. And once we get over deep water, I'll send your body down into it. It'll forget even that much.
Well then, I guess we've got something in common, because it doesn't know you exist either, Platty.
We have nothing in common, you worm. The city will learn what I tried to do, and the people will agree. And it will be your name that they try to forget. Cuddles Nutterbutter, the cat who ruined everything.
Oh, I think not, Ms. Dramatic. My assistant has my diary recorder. She knows exactly how things actually went down. Duncan will confess. Your partner in crime, Beatrice, will be arrested, and you'll be nothing but a footnote on the coffee-stained pages of this case. If anything, Edgar will emerge as the hero, the only one in this whole sorry mess who maybe tried to do something that would be good for everyone else, not just for himself.
Edgar? A hero? Never! He was a Montameeuws.
They missed an opportunity of putting a kitty in the moon. I have a feeling I'm only going to be able to pick one of these options. And I can't save. He was trying to be different, to be better. I don't think Duncan would agree that you're a force for good. Everyone's going to believe Beatrice was the mastermind. Which would you like to pick? Because like I said, I feel like we're only going to get to pick one here. Quick, pick one. First one? Okay, well that's 2 for the first one. Done.
Just because Edgar was a Montameeuws doesn't mean he was just treading the same path. He had lost someone he cared about. He was trying to make things better. He could have united the families, Montameeuws and Catulet, under one person. He could have been negotiated with. Things could have been different. But you've set them at each other's throats now, and who knows how bad things will get before it's over.
I'm glad I killed him, men. I Why don't you see it? We need them to fight amongst themselves to weaken one another. The Montameeuws, the Catulets, the Megtheridons, they're all just cats who got lucky in life and never had to sacrifice anything for what they have. They can't change. None of them can change. And cats like you just keep making excuses for them. You're complicit.
I don't support what they do, but that doesn't mean I believe people should go around murdering them. That doesn't make me complicit. It makes me better.
It makes you the same. You do nothing. I have worked. I have planned. I have given everything all by myself. And cats like you want me to let them just carry on? No! They don't deserve what they have. I do. So I will take it all and do it all properly.
Platty, the crime lord, here to ruin the day.
Stop calling me that stupid name. She won't exist much longer. Nobody will remember her. But I'll make sure they remember Kitty.
If by remember you mean hate, then sure. You think cats will praise you for creating fluff after it ruins their city?
I don't care. Better to be hated than powerless.
Oh no, we do get to pick more. Alright.
You seem to think the people will side with you even as you ignore every single individual you've abused. What about Duncan, for example? You kept him addled on Fluff, making and selling drugs for you. Fluff ruined him. He had a respectable life before you. Who knows if he'll ever recover? And you want to do the same to countless others.
Oh, please. He leapt at the chance to get involved. He was quite the nip user already, I suspect. Probably needed the money to keep the habit or something. I still had to do almost everything myself. He truly is useless. But at least he
Yeah,
can
I'm
do
sure you did
one
all the
last
chemistry work.
thing and help take the fall for all this.
You know, the Montameeuws and the Catulets keep their power because they're not foolish enough to throw the people they depend on under the bus the moment the winds change. It's not a failing to need others, Platty. Do you get that? Everyone does, in some way. Family, friends, co-workers.
And that is why they will all fail. Weak points! Look at you with your sad little secretary. She couldn't stop you ending up here with a gun on you, did she?
Oh, she could have, but I didn't want her to go to prison for beating you senseless.
Like I said, weakness!
Alright, before I pick this option, I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Sleepy Wiccy.
The milk must flow.
Sorry about that. Oh, your little house. The cursor was sitting there. It's not letting me scroll. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's get back to it.
You must realize that by running away, you're leaving the door open to Bee getting all the credit for this instead of you.
Bee? Beatrice? She can barely string a sentence together. She's moggy about trains. She couldn't mastermind a...
Potato salad, yes, you've mentioned, but somehow you've missed the simple fact that all you need to do to convince people of something is to confirm their expectations. The city knows about the Magtheridons, old money weirdos who live in crazy castles. Of course one was masterminding a drug operation. It will take no convincing at all. It's her that your hench tigers are really afraid of, after all. She's the one putting heads in freezers to motivate people. She's the one running cats over with trains. I can see the headline now. Weirdo Magtheridon kills innocent Montameeuws and also city's most beloved PI while running secret drug ring, because of course she did.
They all know what I did. Nobody will fall for that pathetic lie.
Maybe, but my secretary, the one you were so dismissive about, she's real smart, and she'll be pretty mad that you shot me. So I think she'll put her writing talents to use and make sure that not a single newspaper article so much as mentions the name Platty Cremiston.
It doesn't matter. I will return one day, and when I do, when this city is crying out to be saved from those monsters, then they will welcome me back with open arms.
Sure.
So Edgar was just someone for you to exploit, and yet you think you're better than any of the other families.
Edgar was a fool. If it hadn't been me, it would have just been someone else.
Or it would have been nobody, and he would have lived a long and fulfilling life. You don't know. None of us know, Platty. And you can't invoke fate like a washcloth to sweep across the past and erase what you wrote there.
What I wrote? It's his own fault he died. All I did was sneak the keycard for his father's office out of his jacket at the club that night. He was already so drunk he never noticed. I was gonna leave it in my room after and tell him he dropped it if he came asking. But I left the elevator unlocked for a quick escape, and he wasn't supposed to come back! I just wanted some dirt on Bartholomew!
Platty, what are you doing? Did you steal my card?
Edgar, darling, I'm so glad you're here. We need to talk.
Answer the question, Platty. Platty, look at me.
I told you not to call me Platty!
Dead.
So it wasn't planned. Figures. The body being moved hardly any distance. The messy clues left all over, leaving the murder weapon in Bartholomew's safe. Very you, all in all. Well done for sticking to your brand, Platty. Selfish short-sightedness.
Your stupidity is truly incredible. Are you insulting me while I have a gun on you? For that matter, do you really think you could just climb on board and stop me?
Well, I had a small hope that you'd just turn yourself in, but then the gun came out. And that wasn't entirely unexpected. You're just the sort to carry one, after all. Now, normally I'd make up a half-baked plan on the fly, same as you like to do, but not this time. No, not this time. I knew exactly what to do before I climbed on board. And when I put that plan in motion, you didn't even realize it. You didn't even realize it's happening right now, and it's working perfectly.
Plan? What plan? Flying police cars coming to arrest me? Some unlikely homemade contraption of rubber bands and exercise weights designed to incapacitate me?
Nothing that grand. See, my best friend is sitting in that big tent of yours, slowly coming down from a dangerous high that your fluff sent her on, and that made me mad. I finally understand what was going on in Edgar's head when he found out that Gumdrop died of fluff. He was like me, couldn't just stand aside and watch his friends suffer. She's pretty unstoppable, Tabby is, but that fluff did a number on her. Still, if I'd let her, she'd definitely have climbed on board and tried to claw you to shreds. But like I said, I kinda anticipated the gun, and I would rather die than see that amazing cat get hurt anymore by the likes of you, Platty. So, I had to do this, because if I didn't, no force on Firth could have stopped Tabby, drugged or not, from doing it herself.
That's your genius plan? Come after me so she won't? That's not a plan. That's idiotic. Suicidal.
Okay.
Weakness.
Well, half the plan. The second half is even simpler. Keep you talking until we've flown far enough away that she won't hear the gunshot.
You know, maybe I was wrong about you. I don't think others have made you weak at all. I think the weakness is just who you are. What sort of selective world do you see through those eyes, I wonder? Then again, I don't really care. Goodbye, Cuddles.
Rip.
I thought it was all over for me then. I was prepared to die. What I wasn't expecting was to live. Really?
Fuck the other cliche.
It was a genuine problem. Surviving the bullet almost killed me. Oh, cucumbers! That hurt! How am I not dead?
Alright, I've noticed the lip sync for my model is completely out of whack. I know it's a bit late to fix it, but give me a sec to have a look. I might need to reload it. I think, okay, maybe that fixed it. Let me turn it back on. Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, it looks like it's working.
Don't worry, just a tap on the head. It's just it. A tap. What? That's not.
Alright, while Shadow's dying, to answer your thing, Half, basically it's following the Noir cliche, right? Don't trust the damsel in distress, because, you know, she's clearly behind it all. Not always the case, of course, but yeah, they've always got their hand in somewhere, ready to stab you in the back. And what I think saved us here is our badge, right? Of course, you know. Of course it's going to be our badge that stopped the bullet.
Oh, cucumbers! That hurt! Just keep shimmying. Just keep shimmying. And don't die.
It could have been
pretty depressing
maybe
to survive being shot and then fall to my death right after. Just wide enough to not get stuck on my cake hand. I mean my love handles.
Cake handles, goddammit.
Almost there. The bullet hit my badge head on.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh wow! I will never again complain about how heavy it is.
Cold. Of course it is.
Gunpowder, unsurprisingly, doesn't taste nice. The bullet hit the badge straight on. It saved my life. I have to show this to Tabby when I get out of here. We can frame it. It's got engine grease all over the handle. Ugh. That's probably had a few hundred hench tiger ears pressed to it. Earwax equals no. I don't have time to lick random assemblages of junk, for once. Licking must wait until I'm safe.
Lick everything.
Now to be licking doors. That's probably... It's got engine grease all over the handle. A lever of some kind, just what an evildoer needs for their flying lair.
Hey! Who's there?
Oh, whiskers.
Who's down there? Hench tigers? I told you to stop chasing mice in the hold!
Spogger Leggy-Wog.
Duncan, you imbecile! What are you doing in the cargo hold? You're supposed to be guarding the idiot cat!
Whoop, whoop, whoop! Charcoal underwear!
Shut up! Now I'm stuck with you until we reach Pashan. You are so annoying. I don't want
Poor
to see
Duncan.
you until we arrive. Do you hear? Just stay down there and don't break anything.
A gypsy rack!
I'm guessing we're gonna need to get her to step on this.
I can't reach high enough to lick that, thankfully. Loading doors. They must lower cargo through those when they're open. Yeah, it's shut, and best not to do that. I don't want to draw unnecessary attention to myself right now.
Not again.
If I do that, perhaps if I could trap her.
Okay, so we've got to make a trap first. Alright.
This is useless. Why don't they have a DIY escape kit down here or something? Platy's up there. Better not. I have to find another way out of this. This crate is full of processed fluff.
Oh boy.
Come on, you big stupid cube! Pepe was right. You are the worst shape.
Well, she gonna get fucked up.
There we go, Platty.
Oh God.
All snug in that box. Full of yummy fluff to give you a taste of what you put so many others through. Do they say vertical lines are slimming or fat? Nah, well, either way, you'll be behind some for the rest of your life. Lots of time to find that one out. Sugar. Now, to land this thing without dying in a hugely ironic fireball.
She is 100% dead.
This lever must control... Whoa, what are you doing? Ship, stop turning upside down, friend. Ah! Turn the other way. Yes. So, okay. Thank you. Just stay like that. Ah, why are you going up? I want to go down.
She's got 9 Noir lives.
Tabby, Ramon, Edna, someone help me. The ship has gone mad. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's fine. I was pulling the up lever. Anyway, sorry, that's on me. The labeling here is terrible. All right. Down we go. Steady does it. Why am I upside down again? Okay. I got it. Yeah, that's okay. I'm almost there. Carefully, gently. Yeah.
Gotta love how it's all on the black screen.
To deliver the criminal straight into your paws, I aggressively deflighted the airship. But there you go. One selfish and very kidnappy murderer as requested. And then you arrived, and here we all are.
The chief's not gonna believe this.
It does sound pretty crazy when I explain the whole thing like that.
Well, yeah, but mostly that you solved it.
Hey,
wow.
I am
Fucking
competent,
rip.
you know.
Yeah, you got your moments, sure, but this was a tough one. That's all I'm saying, Cuddles. Genuinely good work, though. I hope you find yourself something really nice to lick after this.
I might just finish the whole bottle, but there's a couple stops I need to make first.
And he's gonna need a whole fucking glacier to bloody help with that
The
burn.
adrenaline from the murder attempt and the airship crash had worn off by the time I reached Scarlet's Theater. I felt exhausted. I was still a little dizzy from the fluff, and my chest ached where Platty's bullet had hit me. All I really wanted to do was go back to the office, have a sip from Billy, and give Tabby a huge hug. But I needed to end it. Edgar Edgar's death had been a cut deep into an already wounded family, and the bleeding had to be stopped before it drowned this whole city.
So we got to get Mum and Dad to make up, huh?
Scarlet looked like I felt, as if a ghost had stepped inside one of the many costumes around us, giving it life but lacking substance. Yet as she watched me approach, an invisible weight seemed to lift from her shoulders.
You solved it, Chaton. I see it in your eyes.
It was an accident. One of Bartholomew's people had ambitions. She was the one making and supplying fluff, with some help from a rich backer. Edgar surprised her in Bartholomew's office, digging for dirt on him. She panicked, she hit him, and her eyes closed and she took a deep breath in.
It was not Bartholomew.
No. So you can call back your assassins or poisonous frogs or whatever. Nobody else has to die over this. Her breath escaped in an explosive rush, and her shoulders sagged. She suddenly seemed far older.
Thank you, Chaton.
I turned to leave, but paused. You know, you've been very insistent that Nip isn't that bad, and that you're not to blame for any of this. And I'll give you credit for this. You were smart enough to recognize that Edgar had a better plan than either of his parents had had in 30 years.
Oh, Chaton.
No, I brought your son's killer to justice. The least you can do is be quiet and listen. The market for fluff, the whole reason Platty and Beatrice were able to operate their scheme in the first place is because of you. You and Bartholomew, your ambitions to outdo one another have been blinding you to the consequences of your actions for so long.
It is not ambition to want to be a good mother. You cannot begin to imagine what it has cost me every day to ensure he could live a good life.
I don't have to imagine anything. I can walk out of here and see the city you two have twisted into your own image. The cats you've hurt. Edgar saw it, and he had a plan to fix, to at least try. That's more than either you or Bartholomew ever considered, apparently. But we'll never know if it would have worked, because in the end, he became just another victim. He only cared this time because he was your son. She was crying by then, her expression twisted and furious.
How dare you!
I dare, because this is not your city. It belongs to all the cats who live here, not just the powerful ones. And maybe if I hammer that point home enough, I can crack open that stone wall around your heart and give us all hope for the future. Think about your son. Think about him constantly until the loss burns inside you like a sun, and then think about doing his memory justice. Her look broke, and I saw I'd finally reached the young cat who'd walked down the red carpet all those years ago.
I don't know if I...
Edgar didn't know either. He only believed it could be done. Do you? The tears coursed down a face full of fear, uncertainty, and pain. I turned and left, my footsteps the only sound in the deserted theater. I had one more stop.
Oh, time to yell at the big scary one.
Visiting Scarlet had been a challenge. It was nothing compared to arriving at the Knitty Kitty. Edgar's face waited for me. Forever young, forever gone. I stood there for I don't know how long, looking at him, at all the flowers around his memorial. Who else had he touched in all those months? Who had he helped? Had I done this unknown cat justice? I tried, at least, as I promised I would. It was time.
Well, we have already yelled at Bartholomew, so it's not out of character for us to do it.
Bartholomew was looking out of the window when I entered, but he'd clearly been expecting me. He stood tall and steady. No whiskey in the air this time. Nothing but the scent of expectation.
Cuddles?
Bartholomew?
I've heard. Desiree. If all she wanted was money, she could have just asked.
Money was only the start. What Platty really wanted was power. A Magtheridon was bankrolling her, but she saw that as just a temporary arrangement.
A Magtheridon? Confusing wealth with influence once more. They will need a reminder of what happened the last time they tried that.
All right. Anyway, I came here because I thought you might have some questions that I could answer.
I have just one. Why? Why would Desiree have done this? Why go after Edgar?
Why? Just bad luck, an accident. She wasn't interested
True
in
half.
Edgar except as a means to get closer to you. You were always her goal. He simply showed up at the wrong time.
She wanted to kill me?
No, not kill, just break down, I guess. She's jealous of what you have and she wanted it for herself. She felt you hadn't earned it and wanted to see you lose it so she could take the remains for herself.
Hadn't earned it? Oh, Desiree, you fool. All these decades on and I've learned nothing. I see into people, Cuddles. I find what drives them, and I use that to control them. And it works!
Until it doesn't.
Do you think I don't see that now? It's become painfully obvious that I have a blind spot for a certain type of cat. I tell myself I know their secrets, but I do not. One of them gave me Edgar all those long years ago, and now another has taken him away. I've answered my own question, it seems. Edgar died because of me.
Honestly, Bartholomew? Yeah. The cat snorted in shocked disbelief at my calm agreement, but I was past caring. Edgar died because of your hubris. Would all of this have happened if you weren't who you are? Unlikely.
One more thrust, Cuddles. The knife has not quite reached my heart.
Tough! I am not here to offer you absolution. Your actions, your choices to become this, to treat the city like your plaything, to slice it up between yourself and Scarlet, have made the cats of this city suffer for years. Don't expect any of us to open our hearts to you now, unless you think you can threaten the pain to make it go away if you consider your power over us so complete. You know, I think that if you had a chance to give it all up to get him back, but lose everything else in the process, I don't think you would. I finally saw what I had been hunting with my sharp words. Anguish. Not the look of loss or fury, but self-doubt and fear. For the first time, the cat before me looked as weak and mortal as I did, and in exchange for the small satisfaction that gave me, I had a balm. I was wrong about one thing when we last spoke. The note I found near Edgar, a gentle cat in the desert. It wasn't your fault. Well, it was, but that wasn't why he hid it before he confronted Platty. It was a password. He was gonna deliver it to the Catulets to help them bring down the Fluff Ring to win their support.
Support? From the Catulets? I don't.
To put an end to the rivalry between your families, Bartholomew. He didn't know who Scarlet was or your past history. She kept that from him, just as you did. Scarlet says he just wanted peace between the two families, a union to end the constant threat of conflict and make for a better city. I don't think he had any idea it would inadvertently have brought his parents back together. He was simply trying to make things better for all of us. The cat went silent for a long while, and I kept my expression neutral as I watched the tears streaming down his face.
He was our son, and he was the best of both of us.
He turned from me, facing the city, head bowed. I made to leave, but a final thought made me pause and turn back. Your son wanted peace between you and Scarlet. May I suggest trying to finish what he started? The big cat did not respond, but as I turned to leave, I saw his bowed head lift, just a little. And then I left, tossed the club key on the floor on my way out. I won't be going back. I'm done with him, with both of them.
Wow, that's an incredible story when you put it all together like that, sir. I still can't believe how quickly you subdued Platty. What a novel use of a pile of rubber bands and exercise weights.
Yeah, easy as pie.
What?
And what luck that she was just standing right next to that open crate of fluff to fall into. I'm just glad you weren't in any danger.
None at all, Tabby. I had a plan the whole time. Don't need to worry about me one bit.
Better keep it that way, mister. Do you think any of this will get through to Bartholomew or Scarlet? Make them reconsider what they do to the city?
I honestly don't know, Tabs. I don't think they'll stay as they are, but whether things from here get better or worse, who knows? The whole city waits breathlessly to see. Did Fuzzball call while I was out, by the way? He said he was gonna send some people around to grab Beatrice at the costume shop.
No dice on that, sir. The chief called. With congratulations, by the way. But he said that when they got to the costume shop, it was already cleared out. The only thing left was mannequins posed in, rude positions. Beatrice was apparently competent enough to know when the jig was up. Probably skipped town the moment she got wind of Platy's arrest. With her resources, she could be anywhere by now.
Whiskers. At least we've stopped the supply of fluff, but it feels like we've missed the bigger fish.
We didn't just stop Fluff, sir. We caught a murderer. You did good. Don't beat yourself up.
Yeah, for sure. I just mean, Tabby, is there something wrong with me?
Wrong with you? Oh, sir, of course not. Why are you saying that?
No reason, really. Just something someone said. I guess I do feel, I mean, I just worry that I don't see the city like everyone else. Like, when I go out there, I see a different world. I feel like maybe I don't see the grime and the mess and the worst in people. I mean, like, I see it, but I also don't, if that makes sense. Maybe if I'd been more focused and less helpful, I could have caught Platy sooner. Maybe then they would have caught Beatrice. I don't know. Tabby, do I choose not to see how bad things really are in the city sometimes?
Hello, Weekly.
Does that make me worse at my job?
No. Listen to me, Cuddles. I chose to work for you because you don't see the world like everyone else. It was clear from day one, believe me. The way you see everything in the world as an opportunity, the way you talk and listen to the cats you meet as if they exist, as if they matter. The way you don't stop trying until you find a way. Other people see it too, sir. They see how you act, how you shine a light into the city's dark places. And that gives them hope. And they need hope, sir. If you had to be less you to catch Beatrice, well, I don't like that trade. Because you, as you are what the city needs more of. More cats taking on the criminals. More cats helping the little guy. More cats getting excited about the little things that happen every day. More cuddles.
Oh, Tabs. You're gonna make me tear up. Thank you. That's actually made me feel better.
Oh, he definitely doesn't see the world like everyone else.
I know myself sometimes.
Anytime, sir. But with all that said, you do have some faults. One in particular comes to mind. Okay, Cuddles, I'll need a truthful answer to this question. Did you lick the mustard off my sandwich one day? You said as much on Ramon, Cuddles. I heard it very clearly.
Ramon, you betrayer! I mean that. I was terrified. Yeah, there was a thing. I didn't know what I was saying. Fluff madness. Oh, my head. Come on, Tab. Do you really think I'm capable of that? I respect your sandwiches too much.
Cuddles, you are absolutely capable of licking anything in the entire world. So I need to know if I ate a sandwich that you had previously licked.
Yeah, but like, do you really need to know? Though, in the grand
You're gonna have to get married now, Cuddles.
Tongues appear, things get licked, sandwiches get eaten, Firth rolls on. What even is licking, if you really think about it, Tabs? Whoop, telephone call, gotta get this, Tab. Sorry, could be another case, hey!
I am not done with you, mister!
Nutterbutter Investigations. We don't like sandwiches. How can I help you?
Hi there. I'm looking for a short cat who can't keep his tongue in his mouth.
Trick! Oh, so good to hear from you. Tabby, it's Trick.
Hi, Trick.
How's things in Pashan?
Well, that's why I'm calling, bro. I think I need your help. Something is happening here, something big, and I need help investigating it.
Sequel.
I don't think the honey's going to be enough this time.
Oh, jeez, what a fucking cut. Vocal production by Hermit Collective. What a name, huh? Man, Luke has voiced so many. And Carol, yeah. Oh, video and cinematics in Bearbox Studios, huh? The Hedgehog's a dev. Just V, huh? No last name, just V. The Lux Tux. Right. Fuck off.
Oh, Ramon, it was the biggest scene I've ever seen in my life!
And out of context quote too, right? Thank you for joining us on this journey. It's been a long road to here, a 5-year-long self-funded passion project that we developed in the evenings and on weekends. And whenever we had a free moment, we poured everything we had into it. And the results is that Cuddles, Tabby, and all the other characters have become truly special to us.
Truly the saddest death in this game.
The world we made for them is one we'll never forget, and we hope that exploring it was an experience that made you smile and laugh and brought you a little joy into your world. Meow Meow, William and Daniel. Yep, well, get on that sequel. P.S. A very special thanks to our senior motivation officer. Have Kitty. Oh, there we go. GG, huh? That was good. It was good.
Morty, Toy Boy. That was cat game.
We don't have that voice wiggly. Well, cool. How many achievements did I miss? You gotta be shitting me. I missed one. One. And it's a hidden achievement. Fuck you. Yeah, just one. I'll have to look up what it is. Cool. Alright. Well, I guess we are ending here. Let's swap over. Bye-bye, musics.
Game.
Probably a gag or something, yeah. Yeah, I forgot to try and use an item on something. I funded the game on Kickstarter, but they didn't. They said it at the end that they didn't fund it on Kickstarter. They did it themselves. Alright. Who have we got? Oh, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Do we want to go bug Kaiser? Is he doing English today? Yeah, he's doing English today, I think. So we could raid him. I don't know if I've got anyone else that you guys know. Alright, we'll do that.
Wiccy, did you know that you're my little poke champ?
Fab.
Pog.
Alright, did the raid thing start? Or... Oh yeah, it is. It's just not showing up on that screen. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this game. I did. It was pretty good. It had very good moments. I
Wiccy,
have
did you
another
know
game.
that you're my little pod champ?
Anyways, go say hello to Kaiser. And, you know, do what you do. Bug them. Spam messages, you know. That shit. Yep. Alright. Bye-bye. See you next time.
Come.
Damn it, Fab.